Hello once again, everybody. What's going on?
Did you mute your mic?
What?
Good start.
Technical issue.
Yeah, we had we you know, just before stream we do the tiny bladder break in honor of Tiny Bladder Lady, and yeah, I've got to unmute because you know you wouldn't my friends wouldn't want to hear me peeing, so.
No, because you also don't want to pee in front of us because we would never let you forget it. That's why I'm always like triple check to make sure because I know all y'all would pick on me for it forever and ever.
Just take it off.
But I just take everything off.
Yep, the two of yep, both of you are smart. I mute it and trust the mute.
He's lucky. He can just walk away from his mic.
TK, yeah, that's true. My on that note, I have a real quick aside, a story to tell you guys that in regards to technology and why Fate and StarkItty's practice is smarter. And it's a lesson that you can't always trust the features and functions of technology. I kid you not. Now, it probably wouldn't happen nowadays, but it's still possible. But this happened to me a long time ago. I was going to a special kind of seminar thing in Dallas years ago when I didn't even live in Texas. And I'm not even gonna go into what the seminar thing was about. It was irrelevant. But obviously it was a seminar, so it was supposed to be quiet. And when you go in, everybody mutes their cell phones and stuff, right? I had back then they didn't have smartphones. This was before smartphones, but when they had the cool flip phones and stuff like that. Mine wasn't a flip phone, but it was this tiny cool little cell phone. And I had turned off the ringer. But for some reason, someone called me and it started ringing, even though I had turned off the ringer. And I'm like, oh God, I'm so sorry. And then I turned off the phone. And I swear to God, it started ringing again after I had even turned off the phone. Nice. And I was like, and everyone was looking at me and they were irritated the second time. I turned it off, oh my God. I finally, yanked the battery out.
No.
Back when you could do that, Jinx.
Back when you could do that.
Yep.
Jinkies.
Oh,
that was awesome. Anyway, it was an embarrassing situation brought on by failure in technology. So.
Long story short, I think we're gonna have to start taking off our mics before we use the bathroom.
Just to be on the safe side. Yeah. So just like you said, so because we'll never live it down, right?
Yep.
Guys, welcome back to the 13th episode of DragonMetal Saga.
Lucky 13.
We're so happy to have you guys. Sam says back when if your phone felt it would just disassemble into 3 pieces, you could put it back together. Mm-hmm. True.
Yep. Good times.
I have some cell phone stories, which we don't have time for me to share.
Nope.
But.
Okay.
We do not.
Put a pin in it for your next stream, Druid. All your lovely
If people remind me, because I'll forget that I even said anything.
Mm-hmm.
And the notes are coming in now.
The Secretary Cirque pistols in somebody else's chat today.
That's okay. He'll be here soon enough.
Which is fine.
It's okay, Druid. I'm reminding you to remind you to do the things you said you needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's exactly what I do.
Yep. I just need an IRL secretary. So I can just be like, I need to remember this thing. And then somebody writes it down for me. Huh?
Pay my salary.
I will.
You heard it here, folks.
You two do that for me frequently, and I want to acknowledge and thank you for it, StarkItty.
I better remember.
Druid can do it for someone else, but not for herself.
I mean, that's a good point. BT's right.
I get dopamine from helping somebody else, but it's a chore for me to remember for myself.
Hi, Dagoff.
Dagoff. Welcome in, brother. How you doing? All right.
Now people have faces. Oh, Mama Bear, I forgot. Yeah, you've never seen our faces. This is your first stream.
This is the first time she's. Oh, no way. Wow.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. Just wait till you get to meet our characters.
Everybody's like this.
Oh, I know, right?
Pikachu.
He's in for a treat.
Shocked Pikachu.
Indeed.
Thunderbolt. Jinx.
Getting all audio volumes set.
Oh boy, this is
All right.
gonna be a stream. All right, introduce ourselves.
Yes,
Introduce yourself, Stormy.
I'm StormyD of Storm Saga Games. Today we're playing our 12th episode of DragonMetal Saga. 13th, right, when she said 13th. 13th episode of DragonMetal Saga. I'm your host and dungeon master. I play all the NPCs and craft the worlds. And yeah, thank you all for coming tonight. Let's do a random drawing for who is introducing themselves again. Or first, next.
I think it's bait.
Yep.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Put him right on the spot.
I know. Right as I'm like trying to do so. Hello, everybody. I am extirpatefate, and I'm playing Merrik, who is a human wizard spell singer. And this is Echo.
Oh,
He's the cutest.
look at the baby owl. He's so cute.
Yes.
The baby.
Yes. Look at his
Awesome. Don't forget, guys, the cool thing about Merrik is he's a martial artist of magic. Emphasis on the artist, but also kind of martial. So there you go. Next person. Oh yeah, that's a different die now. Well, next to him, looks like we're going down the line backwards. The lady with the green hair, please introduce yourself, my lady.
Hello, I'm Druid IRL, and I play Thyra, and who's a rune knight fighter. Strong. She has a talking sword. She's trying to come to grips with.
She's also coming to the grips with it. She may not be human and may be an ASMR instead.
Maybe?
Maybe.
I mean, is like yeah. True.
It is written on my.
It is written on
What?
the character sheet.
She.
She doesn't know
There's
that
too
yet.
much going on for
She
her
can't
right
read
now.
the character sheet. So she can't read the character sheet.
She can't read.
Yeah.
Yeah. She can't bring it up like they do in the anime. All right.
Next.
Last but not least, from the last two
Last
people.
but not least.
I mean, I guess it's not. Yeah.
No.
Straight in a line. BT.
Hi, I am the shadow formerly known as BananaTom. You might meet a very unfiltered Sindri today. Hi.
Oh my God. Sorry.
You know,
Hold
right?
that thought. Hold that thought, buddy. Vegan Nunu just rated us.
Welcome in, Vegan Nunu. And
Vegan Nunu.
Hello.
Catch back from grass.
Hi guys. Big hearts to you guys. Welcome
I
in.
saw that message.
Oh my God. Thank you so much for coming.
Make sure it's on low.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Fantastic. Thank you for following Beboggin.
Follow.
Bobbogin.
We're
Everybody calls him B-boggin, except I go Bobbogin.
I go
and he
Bobbogin,
said
too.
that's how.
love it.
Does he have a
Thank you
toboggan?
guys for the follow.
Thank you for the follows.
Bobbogin.
MD.
I don't know. It's bobsleigh time.
Why am I being electrocuted? Well, you can ask that later and I'll explain it. Remind me.
Hello, Captain Dano.
Captain Dano.
Captain Dano. Raditash, Vegan
Oh.
Nunu.
Yes.
Mods have a lot of work on their hands because there's a lot of people shout out.
Yeah.
This mod's sitting
Yes.
on the ass and doing nothing today.
Guys, for folks in Vegan Nunu's chat, if you don't already notice, we're Storm Saga Games, also known as Stormkeep. We're basically a super community of communities that we're collecting together to connect communities together, and basically we want to highlight streamers of humor and entertainment and encouragement and upliftment. There's that word again that I made up that I really like. But yeah, if you want a positive vibe and a fun place to hang out that sometimes gets a little bit raunchy, but just for funs, then you're in the right place. Make sure you check out all of the folks that are in this right now, they're all streamers, even though itsStarkitty doesn't have her own stream yet.
Yes.
Still, technically, she's in streams all the time, so technically she is a streamer. But yeah, extirpatefate, Druid IRL, BananaTomOG, and itsStarkitty, their links are in my about section below. Please go support them too.
Yes, Pelicanon, I am thinking about having my own stream
Yep.
in the future.
Yep.
I gotta work out some details first.
It'll be so cozy.
All right, so we're gonna jump back into the game. We were just doing intros. We had just finished Extirpate Fate and Druid IRL, and we were about to start on BananaTom. BananaTom, please introduce yourself to the audience and your character.
The silver-haired man just did it for me, but I'm playing Sindri.
Well, the point.
Yes, I am playing Sindri the Sorcerer, and I am a rock gnome.
Nice. Okay. Well, yeah. So
My turn?
your turn.
Hi, everybody. My name is Shae. I am a Grey Elf Ranger. And I'm played by wait, no, I'm not playing. I'm the character, but Starkitty plays me.
That was okay. That was phenomenal.
I wasn't aware I needed to mute for that part of it.
I gotta balance out the sword.
Yep. Druid's over there
So-
dying.
Oh man.
Oh man, if you all thought that was adorable, just wait till you hear journal entries.
Oh no.
If you have other things to do, we get it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But you have to at least wait. You
Until-
cannot leave until Shae does her recap. Then you can leave. That's
Yeah.
okay. You have to wait. You have to wait.
Druid is about to implode.
I am about to die, but that's fine because we need Shae update.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Nice. Yes. Okay. Well then, just to recap what happened last week, the party members finally had completed all of their testing, training in learning and growing in Mr. Abennaki's pocket dimension. And he sent them on their way and kind of booted them out of the nest, as it were, into the fifth world, Progentica. And he gave them a little bit of warning about how different it would be, but not nearly enough. And it turns out that the fifth world, Progentica, that they now find themselves in, is a really unusual kind of fantasy, almost sci-fi setting, but it's not sci-fi, it's fantasy-fi, if that makes any sense. It's science fantasy, I guess, without the science, because in this world, it's in the modern age, so think 21st century in styling and look. Think a combination between the movie The Fifth Element and Cyberpunk is what it looks like, right? But the technology is all magical because industrial technology never evolved. Magic was too good. Or I should say, magic items, magic technology evolved. There's a smorgasbord of people that live in this world, all the different kinds, the half-orcs, the halflings, the elves, dwarves, crocra, just humans, everything you can think of, half-elves, gnomes, they live in this world. But they can't use magic. They don't have the ability to use magic. In fact, they also kind of have a peak of what their physical capabilities are. They hit a certain physical peak in terms of the stats of Dungeons and Dragons. They're very kind of fairly weak, but average and normal. But magic technology grew over the centuries, and so they become reliant on it. So all the cars that drive by, people walking by with smart watches and smart headsets, they're illusionary. They use illusion magic and telekinesis style, or some sort of floating magic, all the different technology. There's constructs, but basically it's all magic fueled instead of industrial fueled. And the world of Progentica is basically the jumping off point or start for our adventures and heroes, because they're all from different worlds. Every single one of them is from a different world. For example, Druid's character Thyra is from a Viking-styled world. Fate's character Merrik is from a Middle Ages kind of Arthurian-style world. Sindri's, BT's Sindri character is from a kind of a Conan-esque gladiator-style world. And StarkItty's Shae, thank you, is from an apocalyptic undead medieval world, as if, the undead and the bad guys won and took over, and civilization is trying to, grow back. And so they're all from different worlds. But the interesting thing is they now have the ability to travel back, but only in short stints. And so they've been sent to the fifth world of Progentica.
We've been told.
Huh? What?
So we've been told.
Yeah, so you've been told, right. And they've been sent to Progentica because this is the only place in the Realmverse, also known as the Lattice, that has the technology, the magic technology, for them to activate their world traveling powers. And so that's it. But to do that, they're going to have to start taking on missions for the Omega Corps that live. Ooh, I totally just spoiled something there. The Ultra Guilds is what they had heard as characters, the Ultra Guilds of this world. Yeah, so that's where they're at. They got basically dumped out of the dimensional door from Mr. Abenaki's mansion in his pocket dimension, opened up into an alleyway, and they stepped out. And then, of course, once the door shut behind them, it's gone. And behind them is just a boarded up old bookstore. And they walk around the corner of the alleyway, and they're standing in a cityscape. Like I said, a cross between cyberpunk and the Fifth Element. And so there we are. They're standing, that's where we left off at. So now what I like to do is have each of the players share from their character's perspective what stood out most to them about the episode last week. We do that randomly too. Even though it usually starts with Fate.
Well, last week it started with.
That's true, it did.
Yeah, and that was a tough act to follow.
Mm. You didn't have to, though. You guys are all amazing. All right. Okay, interesting.
So,
what? Oh, he's just getting ready to talk, yeah. Yeah. Except this time it wasn't. It's
not.
Druid tonight.
I know.
Starting first.
Fuck you, BT.
She's trying to get in character, and we just keep.
I am. Everybody keeps distracting me. She's speechless. She has no idea. I'm already ready to get off of this planet. Are you hiding under your desk?
No, there's a random fucking chip on the ground, and I'm like, it bugs me.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, it has just been, it is just. That's basically it. She does not know how to feel. It's a lot.
Gotcha.
It's a lot.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I got today.
Fair enough. All right. Sindri.
Sindri's log. Still don't know what day it is. Strange new world. Very shiny. Probably should have warned us a bit more about this. Let's see what I can find. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. All right.
I can put my log down now.
I volunteer to go last.
Nope, we're doing a roll. We're doing it random.
Darn.
And it's you.
It's me?
Yep.
Me?
Poor Fate. I'm gonna go.
Like,
I'm
can I
good, it's
volunteer
fun.
to go last?
I'm happy I'm going last because I think it'll
It'll tie in nicely. I agree.
yeah.
I have a feeling.
Dear Journal, it's me, Shae. What is this place? The big blazing orb in the sky has blinded me. My eyes hurt. Shae didn't think a world without clouds would hurt her eyes. P.S. Mr. Abe gave us more information on the new world we're going to. So much information, Shae's brain hurts. Mr. Abe was talking about so many things Shae has not heard of. Shae has so many questions and is confused. P.P.S. Shae is scared of this new world. Its buildings are different. Its people are different. This world is different and strange. What is this place? P.P.P.S. But Journal, Shae is not alone. Shae is experiencing this new world with her new friends. Also, Milo.
Yes.
Ah! Ah!
Is that the cuteness aggression?
Yes. Yeah. Gotta get it out.
I feel the violence. I feel it. It's just that displacement of energy, you know? Where it's just too much. You have to kill it. So how I feel. I will not kill. Must protect. Must protect
I will
Shae.
not kill. That's a.
I will not kill Shae. I must protect Shae. I agree with Pelicanon.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Sorry, I'm just processing that sentence about the stork pistol.
You know, right?
All right then. First, Abenaki. Why? Man. Sindri, don't touch that. Shae, stay close. Thyra, please don't be angry. You know what? This is my test. I might lose it. Echo, please don't let me kill them, because they will kill me faster. It's shiny, it's chrome. I don't know what that means, but First off, either we need to find something that keeps the noise from Thyra's ears, lest she starts swinging at random things that's not actually there. Sindri, I just need a leash for you. You run off and you're so small, you just dart through everyone's legs and I can't see you. Shae, you gotta keep moving. If you stop, you're lost. Everybody? Oh, it's like herding cats and not just Milo. Abenaki, you have some explaining to do when I see you next. I warned you about this. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, is my words. I regret them now.
Well said, sir.
Yep.
Well said.
Lose it.
Yep.
Okay. Well, here we go.
First,
All right, guys. This is the point where we're going to jump into the role play, into the gaming. Thank you for coming. Please enjoy the show. We'll see you all again. We're going to go chat dark, but we'll see you again in a couple of hours for the intermission break. And don't worry, these guys got this. Already a question from extirpatefate.
Yes. Would Sindri's staff fit? I believe Sindri's staff would fit in the handy haversack, right? Because it is extra dimensional and okay. Thanks. I figured as much, but I wanted to double check because I didn't have the handy haversack last time.
Yeah, like for sure that there's like differing kinds of rules from 3.5 to 5, and DMs do it differently. But just like last time, I just like to simplify it.
If it can fit in the opening of the bag, it'll fit in the bag.
Exactly.
Got it. All right then.
So
we're starting off?
Yes, you all are standing there in this basically it's in the middle of like in between two buildings, right? Across the street from you is the tallest building you've ever seen, except then when you look in the left direction and the right direction, you see blocks and blocks of even taller buildings all over the place. Full of glass and steel and interesting looking Renaissance architecture. And of course, it's interesting because the roads are set up into these blocks and there are these lights at each intersection. And that must be some sort of magically, they do something because they keep changing colors. And then these weird metal carts with no horses and no wheels that are flying. They move by so fast, it's ridiculous. And then they kind of cluster up and stop when the lights do a certain thing. And then when the lights change color, it's blue for go and red for stop. And orange for slow down. But these vehicles, we'll call them vehicles, just running around everywhere. There's strange people walking along the sidewalks. Along the edges of the buildings, there's these merchant establishments. And yeah. To your right, about a half a block away on the other side of the intersection, there is what looks like a place where a space has been carved out from the taller buildings, and there's a smaller squat building. And these metal carts, these metal covered carts, we'll just call them vehicles, these metal vehicles kind of float in and slow down and they stop. And someone will get out and they'll like plug them in and it looks like there's like advertising and there's these glowing neon signs that are obviously being made by illusion magic everywhere, advertising all kinds of things, different products and companies and services, and it is definitely a sensory overload. Yeah, like across the way you see what looks like maybe some sort of tailor or clothing store, and then that's down across the way to the right, across the way to the left, you see basically looks like some sort of jewelry store, and then the building next to you looks like some sort of apartment building, and the building to the left looks like some sort of maybe some sort of commercial space. Well, your characters wouldn't look at it that way. It just looks like a bunch of floors and levels with windows. And but the only thing that kind of stands out is what you see across the way, and then what you see down on the right on the corner. Smaller building, people going in and out. You do notice that You noticed one construct that was walking down the street, and he had basically walked away from you wearing a strange kind of uniform, slightly bigger than a medium-sized person, roughly 7 feet tall. And he kind of went to the right, and that's about it.
If Abernathy wanted us not to stand out like a sore thumb, I don't know why he wouldn't just show us this with his illusionary magic whatever from that one room, because I don't know how to act.
You know, that's funny. I had that same thought.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, have you seen that blue light over there?
What light? Jay can't see
Jesus
anything
Christ.
right now. Is everybody still here?
You mute yourself right now, Beauty.
Hold on.
I told you.
Hey, that one caught me off guard. Okay. Okay. I was not.
You can physically see how much I held that in from how red I went.
Yep. Yes. All right. Well, here's the thing. Though I don't know this place, I am familiar with running around in a bustling city. So, a couple of things. We'll get through this together. Please don't wander off. Sindri, that means you.
What?
Shae, listen, I know your propensity for shining. This place is rather shiny.
You don't need to call me out on it.
Oh, that's okay. Thyra, don't swing at anybody and don't look at them because...
Ah, okay.
Yes, and Shae, a lot of things are going to be distracting. Please keep up, because if you stop moving, you get lost. And I have no idea how to find you here. Second, Sindri, your
Yes.
staff is a little long for walking in crowds. You're going to trip people. So I think now would be a
not seeing
perfect
your issue.
opportunity. I do. Because I want to get out of this space as quickly as possible and find Mulden's pit. So I think now would be a great time to test your arcane focus on your dagger, and I can just put your staff in the bag for right now. Does that sound like a good idea?
Okay.
Okay, I rephrased. It was not a question. This is what we are doing.
unscrews the focus off the top of it. Like, here, begrudgingly gives you the staff.
Thank you.
Pulls out his dagger.
Well done. Quick aside for folks in chat who are watching, Mr. Abernathy didn't just dump them into this world without a direction. He gave them the mission to find someone who he has ties to, who is called a fixer, named Elijah Grimbane. And this person is a retired adventurer, former realm runner, who basically will sponsor them. He owns his own bar and tavern called Mulden's Pit, and so that's basically Mr. Abernathy says, go find him. He'll help you get licensed, and take you from there.
If you want to get the details of it, you can check our last episode, which is on YouTube.
Look at you.
It's also on.
So you don't have to worry.
Also on
So go
Spotify
ahead.
and Amazon Music too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So you don't have to worry about explaining it. They could go hunt it down themselves. Love you guys.
But also, go do your homework.
Thyra is showing.
Huh?
Said your Thyra is showing.
Which is great. Keep her coming. All right.
Okay. So, give me a second while I formulate a plan. And America's just gonna kind of like stare at the wall and just like, okay.
Why is everything so bright? It's so bright.
Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
4.
4. Yeah, her eyes are having a hard time adjusting to the brightness. The glare from the gleaming white of the stone and the gleaming mirror reflections of the sun hitting the glass. And of course, you guys are standing there, and It's basically a pure noon sun beating right down through the. Like she could, if she got into the shadow of a building again, she could probably start to adjust better. Right now, she's just like.
Shae, I said not to look at the sun.
Thyra's just gonna shift. Thyra's just gonna shift her back into the shadows between the buildings.
Okay.
And then just kind of put her hands over her ears because it's also noisy. This is a noisy place.
So you're
She's
putting
not
your hands
used to
over
noise.
her ears or your ears?
My
Your
ears.
Do you
just
let
for
her
a
kind
moment.
of shift you into the shadows?
Yes.
Okay. As you shift her into the shadows, you know, she's got the little harness with Milo sitting there hanging like this. He like kind of gives you a little look like, are you touching my are you touching my Shae? But then he realized that you're doing something nice. So he's like, being just grumpy face. Instead of gnarly face. So while Merrik,
As soon as she moves me, I like crouch down and I'm just like,
okay, trying to help get your eyes to adjust, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
While Merrik is staring at the wall, formulating a plan, interestingly enough, and surprisingly, Thyra hears Raven's Edge in her head, only in her head though, and says, hey, I'm in your head here. I sense that you got a little bit of anxiety, and I just want you to know that I know I'm a lot. I can be hard to handle, but you're doing fine. You're gonna make it through this. Get you back. Playing all kinds of nasty things in the wilds. Don't you worry. We got this together. I'm here for you 100%. And now I'm just gonna shut up for a while because I know that'll make you feel better.
She'll just nod. As affectionately as she can towards the sword.
Merrik recognizes that nod well. Just okay.
Sindri,
Hello.
Just
I will.
Did he just poke himself in the eye? Are you okay?
I'm good. Carry on. This is Merrik right now. He's just man.
Meanwhile,
You okay?
Sindri is staring
Yeah,
at all the flying cars and getting completely lost in it. And Merrik suddenly says,
Sindri.
yes.
All right, so
I know you and I have the best chance at navigating this, considering we have far more populated places.
I wouldn't say that as such. But,
Okay. More so than Shae in her cave.
But also,
and
I do kind of have a clear view between everyone's legs.
okay. So
You'll have to help me with the high view, though, because that's nothing. That's just a mass of people.
That's fine. I think we can work with that. If you and Thyra are willing to work together. Just you got height advantage at that point.
First
so-
time for that situation.
All right, so I'm kind of torn between two things. One, would like to get to Mulden's pit as soon as possible to try to figure out what the fuck we are going to be doing. At the same time, these two need a lot of help. So I don't know if we should mitigate their problems first or get to Mulden's pit.
If
Either
you
way.
turn and look at us, Shae is crouched down, and Thyra is just like leaning back up against the building, kind of shielding Shae with her hands over her ears.
Sindri just turns around and like, yeah, I can see where you're coming from, mate.
Yes.
This is going to be an issue where I am the one that needs to stay focused here. I'm sure that'll go well.
So, I think it looks like there's, I don't know, clothing or something over there. I don't know if they have something that might help.
I mean, for going through the desert and such, we'd obviously some sort of thing, like a scarf to put over Shae's head for helping for the light or something. She could hold it in front. I don't know.
Yeah. So
I'm used to brightness, so I'm not exactly too bothered by it, but she's visibly upset by this.
Go ahead and roll me another Constitution saving throw.
okay.
At advantage this time.
Oh, an advantage.
Since you've been hovering, looking at the ground with your eyes focused on the ground.
11.
You're rolling big gangbusters. Luckily, the DC was a 10. Your eyes have adjusted moderately, mostly. Like, it's still kind of painful and uncomfortable. Well, not painful anymore. It's just uncomfortable. But you're like, okay, you know, it's like when you know.
She has my eyes right now.
Yeah. Anyway, you can make do
today.
Pretty sure.
I fucked up. I can't see.
Literally every Saturday.
I know.
Anyways.
So, Sindri.
Yes.
Would you mind watching them while I go run across and try not to die? See if I can find a solution for them.
I think I might have a solution for Miss Thyra. It's not going to look exactly spectacular for everyone else, but you remember the whole backpack thing we did before? For the short term, I could put my hands over her. She gives me the height advantage, so I can actually see what the hell's going on. And obviously she's not getting as much of the distracting noise.
And then we can all go together. I like
That's my thought.
Yes.
I don't like the idea of the shortest person here being in charge of Thyra. I'm pretty sure you hear what I'm saying in that sentence.
I do.
I've been yeeted by that woman. Whatever that word means, it just sounds right.
But see, I feel like not approaching her with the problem, but the solution might not get you yeeted.
Exactly.
Okay.
And if we
would you like me to ask her?
Please.
Of course, she's heard you have this conversation the whole time, even though her hands over her ears. She can still hear you all talking.
I don't know.
I don't know how much she's trying to focus on something else, and I'm still talking like just wrong voice. I need my voice.
So you heard their plan.
Just stay in character.
Yeah, just stay in Sindri.
Just stay in Sindri. Just learn how to do that forever and ever and ever and ever, and it leaves you and it haunts you for the rest of your life. This is the color blue.
I imagine this is actually Thyra's internal goods. Is burn.
No.
All right.
No.
So Thyra, you just heard their whole conversation and their plan to have Sindri mounted on your little backpack platform you guys created. And I'm guessing you're talking about just like holding your hands to her ears? So
I can do that, and then she'll have all the movement and still be able to push through all the hustle and bustle.
Thyra, does that sound like a plan?
It's a good short-term solution.
That's
kind of what we're going for.
I don't know if that was a joke, but if it was, well played. But yes, the goal is to not be doing that for a long time.
Short-term solution. I just got it.
I resemble that remark.
You really do.
Yes.
And then the Raven's Edge says, yes, you do.
Shut up or I'll beat you with my third leg.
Oh, don't tease me. Sorry, shutting up now.
Please. Thank you.
Sorry, not the time.
Shae?
Really not the time?
I can
how you
kind
doing,
of
love?
see.
Okay.
It's still bright.
So,
I think.
Merrik is like, this is probably the most flustered you've ever seen Merrik, and just trying to figure out, like, how do I keep people from not killing themselves? And myself. So, okay, here's the thing. Merrik just takes off his oversized cloak, and he's like, just drape it over, okay? And what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of look at the ground. Normally, I don't condone that kind of thing. One, I mean, most people don't have confidence stare at the ground, and you have plenty of confidence. I did it as a child, and it was corrected out of me. Second, the only downside though is that you don't really see where you're going, so you're gonna have to like at least hold someone's hand.
You can hold my hand.
Perfect.
Okay, hold somebody's hand. Okay.
Yeah.
And look down at the
yes,
ground.
so-
I'm good at looking down at the ground. I did that a lot.
I mean, you are good at tracking things. I know. You learned it in ranger training, and it's fantastic. But we're gonna have to cross this. So you'll be kind of blind.
I'm gonna, while he's talking, can I like step out with my hands over my ears and look to see if there's like certain paths to cross the road? Is there like, do I see anything like that?
So it seems
Or
like.
do I
Roll me an intelligence check.
straight up intelligence?
Yeah, an intelligence saving throw, effectively, so you can. It's probably a straight roll, isn't it?
9.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like you don't see paths in the sense that what your character is used to, but you see some weird lighted up. You notice that at the intersections, when the overhead light is red and stopped, you hear a little dinging sound and see a flashing light, and these lights go across the road, and they're like somehow embedded in the ground, and they basically kind of flash like they're pointing for people to go. And then once the overhead light goes from red to orange, then they start going faster and change to orange, and the beeping sound changes. And then when it goes to blue, when the overhead light goes blue, the lights turn red, and there's another red strip on the sides, and the note, the sound becomes like a ticking sound. And so, but you do get the sense that maybe you could cross, not on that little weird lighted path, but it might be kind of dangerous. Those carts move awful fast. You're not sure if you could take a hit from one of those things. So yeah, they're at every intersection, and on all 4 sections.
All right. That's as while you're talking, whatever you were saying.
So, yes, Shae, you might not be able to see what's going on the sides, which I understand requires a lot of trust.
I trust you guys. I think.
Okay.
I think
Thank
we're
you.
all in that boat.
All right. So,
Or flying car thing.
you know.
So Thyra turns around and like kneels down and like goes to just pick up Sindri and like place him like on top of her backpack. Just starts going to do that.
Right. Just as you're doing that, as you're kneeling down to pick him up and put him on your shoulders, this fancy-looking half-orc in a weird-looking fancy suit walks by and turns his nose up at you as he walks on by, watching you do this. And it's just this kind of awkward, like you're putting this little gnome on your shoulder, and he's looking at you like, and then he just walks on.
As he's looking away, she flips him off.
I was actually. Thyra tries to flip him off, and Sindri puts her hand out and goes, "Dickhead!"
The strange man keeps on walking, and you notice that there's some other people walking your direction. Just a collection of various people. Their clothing is really different and weird. Plenty fancier. Some people seem to be dressed up in what would be on your world sort of kind of regalia, you know, and some people are dressed in kind of weird, risque. Again, think cyberpunk and Fifth Element kind of clothes. Just fashion sense all over the place, exploded. And
I think I could get used to the clothing here. Naughty gnome.
all right, so
I better
now
not feel anything.
he's on your shoulder, on your shoulders.
It's okay, I adjusted. It's not in your neck.
Little gents making dents.
I mean, you did set that up, Druid. That was your own fault.
She totally keyed that. She totally keyed that one out.
On your shoulders.
I didn't mean to.
What? Why is it her voice is clearer while she's under the desk?
I don't know. That's pretty funny.
Because she's enunciating and leaning into the mic.
And also because all of the echoes of her
Everything
sound
is-
from off of the desk is in like a little enclosed space, so it's going to come back to the mic.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh look, the hat.
Anyways.
So I take it you guys start slowly, hand in hand, gripping together with the gnome artillery mount set up.
Yep. That is exactly the setup we're going for.
Yeah. You're all like making your way slowly down the sidewalk.
I'm
I'm holding Shae's hand.
You're holding Shae's hand. And Merrik, are you holding Thyra's hand or not?
No, I'm in front. There.
I'm just
I'm
following
holding Miss
Merrik.
Thyra's hand like this with both her hands.
Okay. And Sindri's on her back. Are you going to be holding on to his backpack or anything?
Nope.
Okay, so you're just following him close though.
Yes.
Okay. All right, you guys.
Like, I step on his heel once or twice.
You,
All right,
you'd
that
probably
goes.
step on my cloak.
Yeah.
No,
Step
I
on the
have your cloak.
Yeah, she has your cloak.
No, that's right. That's right. I forgot. Because I'm
Flat
wearing
cartwheel.
what is Merrick's cloak, or soon to be, personally. And
All right.
she stepped on it
Flat
going down the fucking
cartwheel.
stairs once.
Oh, I
almost-
almost died.
Yeah, I panicked.
I almost died. It was so scary.
Yeah. All right.
Imagine that's how I died, though. Just big, died tripping over your sweater.
Thanks for making me imagine that. I'm gonna go cast shot.
Oh my God.
Now.
Thank you for the raid.
Kieran Chicago, thank you for the raid.
Kieran and the Raiders.
Karen,
Stormkeep hugs
Chicago.
for the Stormkeep Lord. Hello. Everyone support Kieran Chicago, one of the streamers of Stormkeep. We adore him so. And thank you for the raid, buddy. We're currently in roleplay, so we're gonna stay chat dark, but thank you for popping in, and we're gonna get back to the show. All right. You guys slowly and carefully make your way to the edge of the building towards the intersection where you would have to cross the road to get to that strange kind of small building where they appear to be. I'm gonna have both Merrik and Sindri roll me your arcane knowledge. And no, you don't get your mechanical thing because this isn't technically mechanical. Go ahead, Fate, you have a question.
For the sake of understanding on being as safe as possible, Merrik is gonna follow the crowd. So he's not gonna try to interpret how to cross. He's like, if people are walking across the thing, he's gonna go when people cross. So he's following that herd because they know what they're doing. And I'm just gonna mimic and try to navigate in that way to get across the street. So that's just kind of how he's following. He's not like, we're gonna walk now and get hit. If people aren't moving, he's not moving. Going that way. They start moving that way, he goes that way. So
Gotcha.
it may take longer, but just so you're aware. You said arcane?
Yeah, both you and Sindri.
11.
11, okay.
19.
So 11 doesn't get anywhere. The 19, wow. the whole in between thing threw off. What was I having you have that roll for?
Oh, about the shop that they're going.
Oh yeah. Thank you. So you think that maybe those flying magical carts, vehicles, maybe they use up some sort of power, like charges on certain kinds of magic item. You think that maybe they need to be recharged, and that's what's happening. But you also notice with the advertising and the signage, it's called Procot 811 is the name of the store or the merchant establishment, and
The gas station.
basically, yeah, it's yeah.
Petrol.
But your character thinks it's obviously not a gas station. It's some kind of fuel station, but it is effectively the same thing. And you can see through the glass on the other side that there's rows and rows of products. Some of them are foodstuffs too, I think. It's kind of hard to tell from this far away. But you all basically, because you're following the crowd, you come up on them and stop, because the light going this direction is currently in such a state that the vehicles are driving by quickly, right? And so everyone's stopped. There's a couple of people waiting to go across the road. And over to your right, now that you've come around, that you're on the corner, you can see down this way. It's interesting because the street goes on, and there's, in the distance, you can see several different smaller buildings, and there are obviously different kinds of retail establishments and maybe smaller buildings, apartment buildings and stuff. And there's different the roads aren't always just set up in these grids. There's some roads going off in different directions, that direction. But it looks a little more run down than where you're at. And you also note down the space to the right, there apparently is some sort of, you think, there's a sign on above it that indicates that it's a bar. And as you guys are standing there waiting for the crowd, the weird lights and sounds to indicate when to go across the road so that you can get to the fuel station that you're going to, you notice a drunk man come stumbling out of that bar, drunk elf, and he's not paying attention, and he walks straight out into the street, and someone yells, and suddenly you hear this sound as if some sort of magical power is slowing down the vehicle really quickly, but it's too late. It just mows right over the guy, and he's all like mangled and bloody on the street. And of course, you guys as characters coming from much more brutal places are a little bit more used to that, but the people all around, they're like, oh my gosh. Some people run to help him. Luckily, you see suddenly running up the road is that construct that was in that weird outfit. And then it looks like it was near a vehicle that has a similar kind of color structure to his outfit. And out of the vehicle steps a half-orc, and it is also wearing the same kind of outfit, kind of uniform that the construct is. And they come running to the person, and they start providing first aid. And you hear the man, the half-orc, and he's touching his some sort of metal device that's around his ear and on his head, underneath his hat, and he says, "Yeah, Adam 12, we've got a sit rep here. We got a situation here. We got a downed pedestrian." And basically, he just kind of rattles off a report about an injured person, and you get that the sense that he's somehow talking to someone so that they can send medical help. And the construct tries to help with that guy. You guys see this all happen all at once, and it's just kind of, you're already in a place that's just kind of mind-blowing. But do you all do anything?
Nope.
Just observe?
She's
Shae?
still
On a
looking
mission.
down at the ground. She doesn't see anything going on.
No, she saw
She
this.
just
It was
heard-
impossible not to, because like it just happened right there. It was loud. So of course your natural instinct would be to look up and see the whole thing transpire, and then you can't take your eyes off of it.
Guess he shouldn't have been arguing with the chariots, should he?
Should Nurse Shae help?
No.
It looks like they have it from here.
Okay.
In this instance, Shae, keep very close attention to whatever we do in this world, because we don't know what's right and what's wrong.
Okay. Shae goes back down to looking at the ground.
All right. And it's about this time that the light now changes. It looks like those uniformed law enforcement people have kind of blocked off that area, so traffic is redirected around it. And because of that, it made it so that you guys can now get across the street pretty easily. And you do, and you make your way underneath the awning and into the 811 store, and yeah.
When we happened to be looking over at the bar that the elf stumbled out of, was I able to see what the name of the bar was? Did it have a signage?
The name of the bar?
Signage.
Oh, it was just Greenlee's Bar.
Okay. Not where we need to be.
No, yeah, not unfortunately not Mulden's Pit. You're a lot, yeah. You don't have any idea where that's at, other than he did tell you what street that it was on.
Capital.
Well, he told you what city
Grand.
it's in. You all are in the same city, obviously, the capital city of Grand Delphia, and it's in the Rock Creek district. Sorry, he didn't give you
Rock
streets. He
Creek.
just said the Rock Creek district. Yeah. So, you guys all go into the store together. And
Yeah.
You walk up to the doors, the glass doors that you can see through. It's like mind blowing. The doors are glass, the wall is glass, except for the back walls, and you can see all these people and these you know what a convenience store looks like. Just imagine it a little more. The architecture is
Tacky.
slightly more, a little bit different. Anyway, the glass doors slide open as if on their own. And
I'll be sure to remember to duck down so Sindri doesn't hit his head.
Right. Nice. That's good. Good thinking on your part.
Thank you.
She does that. You all walk in, and over to the left, there's a counter, and there's a little halfling lady tending the counter, just about this time, you're kind of just walking in. You take note that you kind of had stopped just before walking in. You watch people walking in with the doors opening and closing on their own, and you guys are kind of mystified by this. So you stop for a second, and it's at this time that a loud sound comes over to the right, and it says woo 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 woo, and then another vehicle that looks bigger comes over and stops next to that injured person, and the cops get the injured person, and these people come out of the vehicle, and they grab the person that was wounded, and they put them on the vehicle, and they drive off, and then the cops drive off following them, and then the crowd disperses. It all happens so quickly. It's like, wow. And it looks like it's pretty quiet in this area now. And you all like, okay, let's just move on now. You make your way into the convenience store, and everybody roll me a Constitution saving throw.
16.
14.
20.
20, 14, 16, is that what you
20.
said? Okay.
Yes.
20.
Okay, wow. Who was the 14? Okay, that's interesting. So, anybody under a 15, good rolls, guys. You know, not that long ago, you guys ate breakfast and stuff, and so you feel nature's call, but you're like, so far in this weird city, you haven't seen any outhouses or anything. But yeah, you're feeling that pressure to need to go to the bathroom.
Gotta take a shit.
Do you just say that blatantly?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think I need to be put down. I definitely don't want a backseat pass for that one.
All right.
I'm just letting you know.
No,
Like, it doesn't have to be like immediately, but I will go in one of the alleyways if need be.
So the little halfling girl says, "Oh, darling, you don't need to do that. You know, we got a bathroom over in the back." But she overheard you guys' conversation because you guys were kind of standing there talking right there as you walked in the store.
Is a bathroom the same thing as an outhouse?
Yes.
I would imagine so, with her hearing what you said. Outside of that, I'm not sure.
All right.
Sorry, it's
we've
my
had-
old habit. I guess technically it's not a bathroom because you can't really take a bath in there. It's a restroom where you can rest your weary legs and let nature take its call.
Winner.
I just grab Sindri by the arm and like pull him off and like set him down. And then
Sindri's kind of pissed at this. Because that wasn't gentle.
it wasn't. And I'm sorry. She's struggling.
She's got to take a shit. I know.
She's got to take a shit. It's in a new place. And I am not looking forward to this little... Again, where was it?
Ma'am, do you mind showing her where this restroom is?
Oh, it's right over there. She just points, and it's right around the corner. You can't miss it. It's on the right. It's marked.
I swear to God, Stormy, if you do what I think you're about to do. We have similar tastes in films. I'm guessing where this is going.
I might surprise you because I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
So I start heading in that direction.
All right. So you head over to the bathroom. Do you follow her, Shae, since you got her by the hand, or do you wait here? There's some really neat-looking stuff to look at in this place. It does have your curiosity piqued.
Oh, I mean, as long as Miss Thyra is letting me hold her hand, I'm following Miss Thyra.
You're welcome to stay out here with the guys.
But I need to go too.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Oh God, Thyra is not going to understand the concept of a toilet. I just don't know how to RP
Are you
that.
thinking about seashells, BT?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
It took me a second.
Okay.
I got you. Yeah.
I have no
that's
clue.
funny.
The three
That's a good
seashells.
one. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to steal that bit. That's
No,
funny.
that would be pretty good.
I would have appreciated it, but at the same time, I would have been fucking dying, Storm, if you didn't eat that.
Man, I can't believe it took me that long to get that. Yes.
I saw you sifting through the files. Like,
Yeah,
what
I mean,
the
Alice was,
fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there's
It's a
going to be something similar, but not. So it's
It's a
okay.
mimic.
All right. So you guys,
Yeah.
the two ladies go to. You go back to a small hallway that ends in a dead end, and then to the left wall, it looks like there's a a doorway that leads off to either an office space or storage space. And then over on the right, there's two doors. One has a image, both of them have images of people on them. And one of them is just kind of a straight stick figure looking one. And the other one is a stick figure with a triangle on it.
I go into the regular stick figure one. Because I
As you would.
Wouldn't know the
am
difference.
not wearing a dress.
Right. All right. So you go in there, and we'll turn to Sindri and Merrik for just a little bit here. Sindri and Merrik. Yeah, so Merrik, you came in here for a reason, and Sindri, this place is full of shiny stuff. Not only is it full of food stuffs with shiny little packages and shiny, colorful little logos and names, and drinks in glass-covered walls in the back, and little baubles and doodads and mechanical things, and all, it's like.
Sindri's just gonna nudge Merrik and go, I won't leave, but I'll be here somewhere. And with that, off he goes.
He's gonna go wander around and look at down the different aisles and look at stuff. And Merrik, what do you do?
It's just how's a 1,000-yard stare for a moment.
The little halfling girl looks at you. Can I help you with something, sir? I don't know why she suddenly lost her southern accent and went to a British one, but keep doing
I'll have that effect on people, I'm sorry.
You do have that effect on people.
Yes, all right. To be honest, we are a little lost. We've had quite the evening. I'm looking for a couple things. One, my young friend over there, her eyes are really sensitive. Do you have a way to help with that?
She says, "Oh, poor thing. Yeah, absolutely. Over there on that rack, you can get some sunglasses. I'm sure the young lady will probably want to check them out for herself, for her own fashion sense. But there's lots of choices over there."
Okay. And my big friend, she is quite sensitive to loud noises. Do you have anything that's maybe not too bulky to kind of help dampen that sound for her?
She scratches under her little chin and says, we don't carry any earplugs in here per se, but I think we have a little cotton balls back there in the back. That might work for her.
That might work. Okay.
It's a white box. It says cotton balls on it.
Okay.
And she points out it's a different aisle than Sindri wandered off to.
Okay.
Of course, Sindri would not be interested in cotton balls.
And then, again, like I said, we are terribly lost. I'm trying to get to the Rock Creek district. Specifically, our friends told us to meet them at Mulden's pit.
She goes, "You're lost? Yeah, why not just check the Oracle map on your smart device?"
See, there's a problem with that. Like I said, we've had quite the evening, so yeah, I don't.
Did you get robbed from after you, or did you? I know. You went to a cosplay convention and you forgot your backpack of your clothes, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, that's a shame. It's probably a good thing. I mean, some people like to have their smart devices implanted, but I'm a purist myself, so I understand why you wouldn't want that. But Yeah, well, I've never heard of the Rock Creek. Oh, well, wait a minute. Is that over on the east side? That might be on the east side. Let me tell you what. Let me check it out for you. You said the place is called Mulden's Pit.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Just a second, darling. Tell you what. To help this customer over here that just fueled up their car. So I'll be checking that after I check them in. If you want to go get those cotton balls now, I'll take care of that for you.
No, thank you.
So she goes over, a little farther down the counter to go help the person that just came in to pay for their fuel. And you take note that some of the signs, you see prices for mana charges. And basically, you get the sense that the fuel here is mana, some sort of magical mana. And you go down the aisle, scanning, for what you're looking for. And while you're checking that out, let's go back into the bathroom. I saw that wry smile there. So, Thyra and Shae, you have made your way into the bathroom, and Thyra's like I'm, you still got her hand gripped in a death grip.
I walk into the bathroom and I look around. What do we see?
So in the bathroom, you see on the far left are two stalls. Basically, what's a stall? It looks like there are these divider walls. And they're set up, there's like two of them. And then there are these two little doors that are kind of barely open on each side, on the side of them, looking at them from the left. Over to the right, you see a sink and a mirror. And then over to the left, there's this strange looking kind of, it's just this white device that's got this scoop underneath. And you're looking at it and you're like, no idea. It's like protruding from the wall, and it's got just a little bit of water circling around in it. And that's just what you see so far.
I'm gonna use my foot to try to open up one of the stalls to look in there.
Okay, still holding her hand?
Yes.
Okay. You kick the stall door open, and it opens up. And there's another device that looks like a round version of what you saw on the wall, but it's mounted on the floor, and it's got a hole. And it actually kind of reminds you of an outhouse. Just like it's instead of being, basically this little enclosed space like an outhouse with the hole where you would sit. Right? Although you'd only seen an outhouse a couple of times when you went to the nearby town a couple of times. There was a trading town that you and your family would occasionally go to, more than a couple of times in your life, but just it wasn't very often, every couple of seasons or whatever. But yeah, so you're pretty sure this is the outhouse. You find it interesting because the shiny white bowl has, you can see kind of protruding out from the bottom just underneath. It looks like some sort of little white pipe or nozzle. And over on the left, there are these two kind of shapes that look like just protrusions. Then over on the right side, you see it looks like this round roll of white, fluffy cloth. At a glance, that's what it looks like.
Nice.
Shae, do you have...
Wait, what is it, Miss Thyra?
I have never... And she steps aside to let Shae look in, and is that water in the bottom of the think.
Maybe it looks like water, but it doesn't look like any fountain I've seen before.
It seems like if we're supposed to, it seems like such a waste of fresh water.
This is
So-
weird.
This,
I'm out.
I'm trying. Out of character, I cannot wait until the bidet hits. It's just the sound that Merrik is gonna hear from the bathroom. He has to prepare himself for.
Go on, you were saying something?
So you said there was something on the wall. It was like, is it like 2 buttons?
Well, they're protrusions. They're round and oval shaped. Basically, they're reverse seashells. They're like, they stick out instead of protruding in. And they have a strange kind of line on them. And you're not really sure what they're for, what they do.
all right. So, Thyra's gonna take off her backpack.
You still got hold of her hand.
Oh, I'm gonna let go of Shae's hand.
Do you let go of her hand?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand her my backpack.
Okay.
And
Just as you're... Oh,
Dropped it.
it's all right. Is it still... Can you hear something? Can you still hear her?
Yep.
say something.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Make sure it's okay. So, of course, the other 2 guys are out on the, in the aisles checking stuff out. You 2 went into the bathroom. About this time, just as you're letting go of each other's hands, or just right at that moment, apparently, I guess, an employee who was in the back comes into the bathroom. This young-looking little male dwarf opens up the door and sees the 2 of you there in the men's restroom. And he goes wide-eyed and he just shuts the door and leaves.
So I'm still gonna I'm gonna take my pants off, try to figure out, or I guess I'm gonna map out how it's gonna work, because, like, she is so uncertain.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Jay looks down.
I don't know if
Do you know what this place is?
He looks up at you.
BT is visibly uncomfortable with the cringe.
All right, so Thyra's just gonna be like, all right, well, I just gotta do it, and
Jay's gonna step away.
I'll shut the
wall,
door.
yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna shut the door, and you're gonna what?
I'm not gonna lock it though.
Okay.
If there's a lock on it, I'm just gonna shut it.
It's the way it's weighted. It wants to open a little bit.
She'll. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Because she does not want to be locked in this tiny stall.
Okay.
Jay just backs away from it with her back against the wall, and she's just waiting, holding Miss Thyra's backpack.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and
Now
then
you're
she's
starting
gonna.
to feel like you could go too, because running water and her getting ready to go. Like, you can go. There's another stall right next to her.
Miss Thyra, I'm gonna try and figure this out too, in the other one.
Hand me my backpack.
I hand her backpack back.
Okay, you hand your backpack through. You notice that there's a hook on the inside of the door. You can probably hook.
She's holding her backpack.
Okay, all right. So your armor isn't that bad to like the pants. You can
Drop trow. It's fine.
Yeah, drop trow, and you plop down on the toilet.
Plop down.
She hovers slightly.
Uh-huh.
She's so uncomfortable. She does not like this. She's very uncomfortable. She does the hover. Everybody knows the hover.
Right. I will admit, I will share this one thing, one detail I forgot to mention. This place seems very clean. In fact, most of the city so far, everything you've seen has been very clean. Just
It's
so you know,
not
I'm not saying that you
fact
need to
it's
sit.
dirty.
I would still hover 2 between you and me. But I'm just saying, you just made me think of a description. This city is remarkably clean. It's not as dirty as like Cyberpunk. You know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because
It's not even
magically
the
they
fact
can
that
clean that stuff up. So anyway,
Yeah.
go on.
It's not even the fact that it's dirty. It's
Right.
just she just
I get you.
You don't trust it.
nope. So just
All right.
as fast as possible, get
Right.
it done.
All right, while you're sitting there doing your business, you notice that white fluffy cloth that's hanging off. Do you mess with it? Do you touch it? Do you check it out? And or
Yeah.
when you plop down to try?
They poked at it.
It's super soft. You get the sense that it's made of some sort of cotton material.
It starts to feel it.
Mhm.
Hello, is this paper?
You're just taking a shit with your cat strapped to your chest.
Hadn't even crossed my mind. Had not crossed my mind.
Actually, no, Shae has not sat down yet. She's still trying to figure out this thing herself.
Okay, so you're not sitting there. Okay, all right.
She's looking around.
Even still.
It's not like she put the cat down because it then becomes lion form. Well, lion dragon form.
All right. So, well,
She's like, why the
so Thyra's doing her thing, and you're playing with the toilet paper before you even sit down.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, you get done. What do you? And you touch that soft paper, and you feel the roll would pull off, and you see those weird-looking protrusions to your left. Do you inspect them at all? I'll let you roll a. I don't know.
She doesn't want to touch any weird protrusions, but she's like I feel like she could grasp what the toilet paper's for.
Yeah,
Do I have to do a
I
roll
would say
under-
roll. Well, I mean, yeah. In her culture,
Do a
she would have
random
used it.
Grasp the concept of what toilet paper
Yeah,
is.
I think so. I
feel
would
like.
agree with that. All right.
I just don't. She's not gonna touch anything else though. So she's gonna just be like,
She ain't gonna wash her hands on the way out.
"Hey
What did
now."
he say? I didn't hear him. What?
She's not gonna wash her hands on the way out, mainly because she doesn't know how the sink works.
Anywho, so you're over there. You just did your number one business or whatever.
Yeah, I would have tried to figure it out and figured I was a little awkward with Milo.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have put Milo down.
Mm-hmm.
They put Milo, don't run off.
He looks up at you and
Stares into your soul.
yep. And so you're doing your thing, and are you curious about those weird protrusions on the wall with the little lights on them? Oh, come on. One of you got to be curious about those.
Oh, Shae's gonna probably play around with them after she's done with her business because she has no idea what this stuff is.
Okay, so you're still sitting there after you're done, and you check out the there's one on the left that's got a. Remember, I told you that there's like a protrusion. There's like a blue line. It's the blue line has kind of a slight bluish color, and on the other one, it's a slight reddish color. Which one do you touch first?
Right now.
I was gonna say that's a dangerous game you're playing.
All right. So you kind of touch it, and it doesn't seem to do anything, and then you realize, okay, so if you swipe down on it, it lights up for a second, and suddenly your butt gets squirted with water.
Shae screams.
You hear her scream in the stall next to you.
She stands up and looks over. Are you okay? That's why I don't touch things I don't understand. This is a question for Merrik.
I was
I
curious.
believe.
Sorry, Miss Thyra.
I'm as long as you're okay. I don't think there should be anything dangerous in a rest washroom, whatever.
Both of you roll an intelligence check at advantage for me now. Hold that thought, Fate. Well, while they're rolling, Fate, what you got?
2 questions. One, I remember you had mentioned that Raven's Edge can communicate to us all like telepathically.
Yes.
I don't think we ever tried to see if like I could reach, like any one of us could reach out to Raven's Edge to like then relay message. We never tried that, did we?
You haven't tried it, no.
No. Okay. All right. And then second, do I hear the shriek of panic?
I would say the insulation of this place is pretty good. And she didn't like it wasn't like a terrible scream, so I would say probably not.
Okay, cool.
I got a 14.
14. What'd you get?
9.
9.
You actually, it kind of dawns on you that it kind of feels cool, and you realize, oh, wait a minute, maybe this is to clean my butt. And it's not so bad after all. Makes you a little curious about the red one now.
I think I'm fine, Miss Thyra. I thought I asked her, did you?
Okay.
You tell her what you think.
Yes. But, Miss Thyra, I think the thing is magical in a way, and it cleans you up for you. I have to ask
I'm
Mr.
happy
Merrik if it's
clean it.
magical.
I'm happy cleaning myself. Thank you. And I'm gonna finish up, wipe my ass, and gather my stuff.
Okay. All right.
And leave a floater.
And leave the stall. Exactly.
Yeah. And then, all right, do you before you go try out the red one?
Yes.
It kind of sends out a blast of warm air, like to dry you. I guess some of you guys have never seen a full bidet setup. Yep.
Never had one. But I'm familiar with them.
America. We use toilet paper way too much.
Then we have a shortage because people freak out.
Don't want to talk about
Moving
that.
on.
True that. Yeah. So yeah.
So Shay's gonna quickly finish up and reharness Milo and yeah.
All right. So when you get out of the stall, Thyra, you're the first one out. Do you what do? You wait for her? Do you check out the sink and the mirror? Look at yourself in the mirror. The mirror is unlike anything you've seen before. I mean, it's really a better looking mirror than even that magical mirror that you found Raven's Edge in. You see yourself in it. You've seen mirrors before, but you think about old style, medieval style mirrors would have just been like a very rare kind of thing, and most of the time they'd just be like polished metal, but this is something else entirely, and it just shows you perfectly clearly. And the sink, it looks like a little basin the same color as the toilets. There's a little metal thing hanging over what looks like a hole in the bottom and some pipes that lead off into the wall. And little red and blue, little knobs, little protrusions with the same kind of styling as what you saw in the stall.
She just stands there.
Before Shay leaves her stall, she looks around and see if there's anything else that she could like play around with and figure out.
No, I mean the toilet paper, but she figured that out.
Okay, are you ready to go, Milo?
Yeah. He basically goes back on hind legs, like he's ready to be picked up.
Pick him back up, put him back in his harness,
Okay.
and I walk out.
You see just Thyra just...
She's looking at herself in the sink.
He walks up to that and she looks and she's like,
You've never seen a mirror before. You've seen your reflection in water before. Well, I guess you would have seen mirrors in Mr. Abenaki's place, so. I didn't even think about that, yeah. The mirrors that you guys see here would have been in the restroom facility. I guess we didn't even talk about that before. Oh well. Actually, his would have been a little bit more toned down just to reflect your background. So, anyway, she's confused by the mirror and the sink.
Shae tries to push on the red knob.
Water comes out and you can see it steaming.
Daryl, it's magic.
She'll like walk up behind Shae and just like look at it. Is it just continuously running?
It is, but then after a few seconds it stops.
It touches the blue one.
This time water runs out, but there's no steam.
It touches the water.
It's cold.
It's cold. It's cold, Miss Thyra. It's cold, right?
She'll put her hands in the cold water.
Feels good. And then suddenly it stops.
Shae pushes the button again.
And it goes again. And so now you're washing your hands in the cold water. Anything else, ladies?
Excellent. And then she just flicks the water off her hands.
Mm-hmm.
All
And you
over
notice
the place.
next to it, there's another device next to the mirror. There's a device that looks like there's a pipe sticking out of it, and more of those same. There's another button, and it's got a reddish color, and it's a big fat pipe, and it's kind of pointed down.
I'm ready to get out of here.
Okay.
You're like just gonna. It's okay. I've played with enough things. You're just gonna go with her, right? Okay. All right, you guys make your way out of the bathroom. About this time, then we'll go back. You guys you finally found the cotton balls. It's in a weird package, kind of this strange kind of package, and part of it is clear and part of it feels like paper. And then Sindri, you're just like a kid in a candy store, literally. Like there's candy.
I imagine Sindri sat on the floor with just piles of stuff that he's collected from around the place, just having a look at them and investigating.
So the little halfling lady says, "You gonna pay for all that, darling?" Because she kind of pokes her head around because she can see you at the end of the aisle, and you can tell that there's like up in the corner in the front of the building on the opposite side, there's a mirror, a rounded mirror, and that she could see. And but yeah, you're just sitting on the floor with all kinds of stuff, and you see him sitting with all kinds of stuff, and you basically have figured out all the stuff that you need. And just as Thyra and Miss Shae are coming out of the bathroom, coming down the hallway, suddenly coming in to the front door of the place are some rough-looking humans and looks like some sort of I don't know, some sort of half-mutant person. You're not quite sure, but they're wearing really, like, to put it in terms that you as players would understand, they look like they're wearing biker gear. And they like basically 4 of them filter in and they're really loud and rowdy, and they start filtering. A couple of them filter over to the right and one filters over that way. And then one of them just walks right up to the little halfling lady, and he pulls out this weird looking, looks like some sort of hollow rod, and he points it right in her face, and you see her get wide-eyed and terrified. And he says,
How far away am I from her?
You're about 30 feet, but let me finish describing
Okay.
what happens. He points at her and says, "All right, you're gonna give us all your money right now. You're gonna load up our cred stick with all the credits in the register, and then we're not gonna blast you to smithereens, and we're gonna take the food that we want. What do you think about that?" And She's like, oh yeah, sure. And if you guys want to do anything, we can roll initiative now.
Can I go up to him?
Only if you
Hi.
if you want to do something, we're gonna roll initiative. I'll let you have a
Punch him?
surprise round. How's that?
Okay. Can I just kind of go up to him and just punch him right in the face?
Well, the surprise round will be at the beginning. How bad?
Okay.
Switching
I would
over.
like to do that. I just want you to know, I want to immediately punch him in the face.
I
Because she was
got
nice to me.
Let me go ahead and draw this up.
Convenience store robbery.
You want to trade initiatives?
It's not gonna make me feel any better.
It would make me feel better.
Sorry, no tradesies.
No. It's okay.
He's just mad that he rolled a natural 20 for initiative.
He's mad.
Yeah, I'd rather that be on an attack roll.
Fair enough.
Oh no. I realized something. Merrik doesn't like bullies.
Yeah. How tall is the ceiling?
Yeah. Oh no.
The ceiling? Oh,
Yeah.
you know, your average convenience store, so probably 15 feet.
How tall do I get when I do giant smite?
When you
10
do
feet?
Giant smite, you go 10, and then when a large reduce, you get to 15.
Yeah.
Like a fucking bowl in a china shop.
I'll consider it. If he really pisses me off.
So this is, I just want to be clear that this from here to here is like all glass. Obviously, you guys know that. And then same thing, these are all your typical glass, you know, this, what am I trying to say? The refrigeration areas for all the cold drinks and stuff.
Remember the last time you drew a gas station, Stormy?
Let's see. That's a good question.
Let's see.
We do a. Oops.
I physically got angry at that. Seeing her do it, I was like...
You were like, I've got a spare room!
Oh, I'm gonna
just
say
like,
actually over here is
so
like
glad that
a
wasn't me.
counter area with
But
like
now I know.
you can with like a coffee machine and a soda machine.
You can't reach over my boot, it's fine.
Oh, she sells tobacco.
There's no extra pillows in my house to sit at the same level.
So I just want you guys to imagine that along all of these, on the edges of these,
Yeah, the aisles.
you get the idea.
Yeah.
These are the bookshelf or the shelving systems with all the stuff. Let me get the little halfling. Let's see. So, Miss Thyra.
At least it took a shit before this.
Well said. All right, let me.
I'll take that drink that I was holding back from.
Boo!
I'm not
Boo.
a fainting goat.
Check it out. I got a cute little southern halfling attendant.
Oh,
Look at her.
Look, it's what?
Druid.
Oh God.
No, it's not.
All right, where's the motherfucker that I'm about to Spartan kick? Can I actually change my mind from punching him to Sparta kicking him?
We're gonna be going in. You haven't done anything yet, so we're gonna go into initiative, but you're just gonna get a surprise round. You can tell me what you do on your round. So we'll roll initiative, and then you guys will get to have a surprise round. So no problem. Between now and then, you can decide what you want to do.
Because I'm gonna have a while.
Let's see here.
Wah.
Use these two guys.
My initiative is 6.
Even I beat you, and I rolled low.
Well, keep in mind that.
Just put your pants inside.
Let's see. Yeah, this guy seems.
Just for clarification,
Yeah.
Thyra didn't have to pee, Aries. Thyra had to take a shit.
Okay.
So that's different, sir.
Why is that? Why are we just?
Because Aries is
Why
just
are-
like, figures
why are you
Druid
looking
would
at
need
chat?
to pee. Because I turned and looked over at Fate, who was looking at chat.
Cheaters, pumpkin eaters. That's right.
Cheaters.
Hey,
How am I
you did it
cheating?
the other day,
You're right.
Stormy.
Fair enough. You got me. Called me out.
I quietly look at chat. Druid can't.
I always keep chat
Difference.
open just in case we need to smash the hammer.
Bring out
down.
the banana hammer.
Ha ha ha.
No, I'm never. Nope, it's not going to happen.
All right, just because I envisioned this bad guy is bald,
You're
we're
gonna give him a bunch of
we're
locks.
using Lorcris for this guy. Just
So
because-
it's
No,
oh, he's
why?
ugly, Locris.
Why?
Oh, look at that! You finally get to kick me.
I do. I'm very excited.
So I said this guy was going over here. These guys were coming down here. Yeah.
So is Merrik the one in the back, and then Sindri?
Yeah,
Merrik is
is the
here,
one-
and Sindri's here.
Okay, and then-
Sindri's plopped down with his back to these
Sun
guys, surrounded by foodstuffs, junk food, basically. And you were on this
trinkets
other
all
aisle.
the
Like
Events.
BT.
You're over on this aisle, Fate, Merrik, and
Yeah.
you just found
We
the
should
cotton
have
swabs.
taken a picture.
know. I'll go back and take one.
Okay.
Got
Yeah,
it.
and alrighty. Let me.
Can I just have a quick question, because I like to also help keep track of initiative?
Sure.
Are these guys going to share an initiative, or are they going to have separate initiatives from all of us? Or are they going to have separate initiatives in between?
I'm not sure I understand what you mean by your question.
'Cause
Are you
sometimes-
rolling them as a group, or does each enemy have its own initiative slot?
Oh,
Because sometimes you group them, sometimes you don't.
yeah.
So,
No, I appreciate you. I think since there's not that many of them in this tournament, we'll likely go quickly. What I'm going to do is the two twinsies are going to be on one initiative, and the two bald-headed guys are going to be on the same initiative.
okay, cool. I just like to keep track of initiative too.
No, I appreciate you helping. It really makes a difference. All of us working together.
BT's actually helping by not trying to keep track of anything right now.
I literally wrote to Fate, don't distract BT when he's that high.
Fair point.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best.
You're actually playing with Sindri today. It's BT that's in the game.
All right. Let me.
That's why he's got all the snacks.
So, let me roll their initiative.
You blow your nose, BT? One side looks cool.
Shae, what is your initiative?
Mine?
Yes.
8.
Sindri,
11.
Thyra,
6.
6. Merrik,
23.
23. All right. So, what is your dex, Merrik?
My dex is 16.
Right. So, by the way, I had the guy with the gun. He's on his own initiative. So I did it a little bit different. So these two guys have individual initiatives themselves, and then these guys have a group initiative. Okay.
So Thyra gets her surprise round.
Yeah. Before that, well, technically you're all gonna get a surprise round. So we're just gonna go by initiative order on the surprise round. But I need you to roll off with. So this we'll call Lorcris the Bandit Captain, and we'll call Yellow Monk Guy Bandit 1, and then this is Bandit 2 and 3. So I mean, we're calling them bandits because it's more convenient that way.
Yeah.
I need you to roll off, Merrik. Just roll straight roll.
18.
That was your straight roll?
Yep.
Nice. All right. So I'm going to bump you up to a 24. You get to go first. You heard, like you kind of saw people come in, you know, but these things are kind of tall, so they're just above. Like you kind of have to look like this to see above them. They're right about that height, and you did hear the guy's threat, and then the little halfling ladies kind of screech and stuff. So you think something's going down.
I will look around the corner that's closest to me.
You mean this one right here? Yeah, from this angle, if you just look around the corner, you don't really see much unless you like get on your tippy toes and look over. You see about 4 guys if you tippy toe over or not. I guess I need you to let me know if you do.
Yeah, I'll the fuck? All right. Thyra, play nice or not. And then I will oh fuck. Do I have line of sight on any fuck. Just I'm gonna make my way towards Thyra and just wait.
Oh, you're gonna make your way towards Thyra? Okay.
Yeah. Because it's the shortest distance to be able to have the best perspective. Yeah, about right there.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll look there and be like, play nice. Just don't kill them unless they actually. You know what? Have at it. That's my turn. Don't use the sword.
Next is going to be, well, technically, so if you said that out loud, it's going to basically just break the surprise round. I mean, just to be clear.
I mean, if I'm...
You basically go over there and do nothing and say that out loud, then you've sort of just alerted them that you're all there.
But is this Baldur's Gate surprise rules where, or because we didn't get a lot of surprise stuff before. Like I don't remember really doing too much surprise rounds. So that I'm just asking for clarification.
No, I understand.
Yeah,
I mean, I just want you to think about what just transpired. I mean, really, I was just.
I walk up to Thyra and be like, "Play nice or don't. Just don't use the sword." Like that gives away the surprise round. Then so be it.
Okay.
If they're just, yeah. Was told
I mean,
not to use
they're
magic
obviously
in this place, so.
in here bristling for this kind of thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we were explicitly told not to use magic in this area, so.
No, yeah, I get you. You're doing the right thing. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, to be honest with you, I do apologize, Druid. I don't see a surprise around here. I guess I shouldn't have said anything. You know, you come out and then it's basically instantly there's aggression here, there's combat. So it's just roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay, who's next
Perfect.
on the initiative?
This guy is next in the initiative. And
So that's Bandit 1.
he sees this little kid over here playing with his food, so he doesn't see that as a threat. But this guy's dumb. He thinks hostage. He goes over here thinking that, because he sees you're back, right? And you're sitting there on the floor playing with all the food. And he thinks that you're a little kid. So he tries to grapple you, grab you, and use you as a hostage. So we're gonna do opposed grapple checks with
The BT, you're going to be rolling a pro strength check.
yeah, for the initial part.
Yeah, so roll a d20 plus your...
Plus your strength
That's
modifier.
nothing.
Plus 0. That's fine.
Well, that's a 19.
Unfortunately, I also rolled a natural 19, and he's got a little bit more strength than you. So he does pick you up and grapple you. Suddenly, you hear this stuff going on, and you're looking around, and you see this guy come around the corner, and then suddenly he walks over and picks you up. And then on your turn, you can do something. I will say this, that because of the wiggliness and smallness of you, you'll actually be able to oppose the grapple check with something other than strength. When it comes your turn, though. So that's all that guy does. And now, so that's initiative 2. Initiative 3 is these two guys. This guy comes around here and says, why are you holding the bearded kid? And to his buddy. And this one comes around here. He just comes over here and starts taking the stuff off the shelf. He's not really paying attention to anything else. He's just taking stuff off the shelf and putting it in a bag. And that's initiative 3 done. Initiative 4 is going to be Sindri.
I suppose first thing I will do is try and wiggle out of his grip so I can actually do something other than be held in midair.
All right, so you're going to try and basically break out of the grapple.
Take him.
I'm already there.
And I'm going to say that because of your size and wiggliness, you can actually, like in 3.5, they have this thing called Escape Artist that you can use basically.
Dex based.
Right, it's dex based, and I'm going to say that you can basically use it since you're
So it's
smaller.
an acrobatic.
Yeah, it's in acrobatics.
A 12.
Still though, it's an opposed check, and I rolled pretty crappy for him, so you do actually beat it. You wiggle free and plop down to the ground in between these two rough-looking, leather-bound clad dudes, wondering why the hell they just grabbed you. And then you realize that one dude over there is threatening that lady with what looks like a pipe. You're not really sure what the hell kind of weird crossbow. There's no crossbow, right? It's just like a crossbowless crossbow.
He's gonna ready a knife attack back, seeing as he's now got his knife at the ready anyway. But he's not gonna attack straight away.
Well, so technically you breaking out of the grapple was your action. You can use a bonus action though.
A bonus action. Okay.
Run away. You have movement.
It's an action.
Well,
Disengage.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'd have to disengage. So I'd end up taking an attack.
All right.
Okay, tall stuff. What the hell is that pipe? And why is he threatening someone?
Gotcha.
That's it. That's all he does.
Yep.
He's just like, what the fuck, you guys?
Uh-huh. Well
Clearly
done.
doesn't
Well done.
understand.
Nice.
He knows what just happened with context of them picking him up and threatening, but he's still confused by the thing and doesn't know what else to do at this point.
Sure, absolutely. Jay, you, all you have seen and heard is that really mean-looking, ugly, tall, like, you get the sense that he's maybe a half-orc of some kind, and he's threatening that sweet little halfling lady with some weird-looking device.
You hear from behind, hey, big meanie, leave her alone.
Okay. Do you do anything
It's
else?
coming from behind Thyra.
They think that's your
That's
voice.
so cute.
That'd be hilarious.
What was that,
Ooh,
BT?
check them legs, Stormy.
Yeah, no, with Shae going, don't be mean to her, like, since Thyra's in front and that's coming from behind, like, do they think that was Thyra's voice?
I know, right?
And all of a sudden it's like, don't touch my pigeon.
So, do you do anything besides say that?
I kind of stand there and I wait for Miss Thyra to take an action, so.
All right. Do you draw any weapons, or do you just wait and do nothing?
I start to reach for my mace.
Okay. You bring your mace out. All right.
Mhm.
Okay. Almost knocked the chair over. Okay. Now it is Thyra's turn. Bandit Captain rolled the lowest initiative.
Sorry.
I rolled a 1
I
person.
love it. Initiative number 7, Dickhead.
What you doing, Thyra?
Sorry, I had to finish writing out the initiative, which I'm initiative 6, and then Dickhead is initiative 7. I'm sorry, I had to write that down
You
so
have
I
no
don't have to
reason to
look at it
apologize.
anymore.
It's all good. I appreciate you.
So, Thyra is gonna charge, and I'm actually gonna try to grapple and like try to grab the thing that he's pointing at, the innocent halfling woman that obviously looks like she has 0 combat experience.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna try to like grab the thing from the dude.
So you're gonna do this on a charge? Or
So I say charge up, I'm gonna use my movement.
okay, so you don't
But
intend to
she's
actually
going-
charge, because you could
No.
actually, you could charge and try and grab that if you want to.
So I say charge, I'm just gonna use my movement. I'm using
Gotcha.
it for the flare.
All right.
I'm gonna use my movement to go up to him. I'm going to grab the thing from him and
Right.
try to rip it out of his hands.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is, since what you're doing is you're technically trying to grapple, let me double check if there's a 5e disarm thing, ruling. There probably is. I hate when Reddit on the tablet will sometimes go weird screen and sometimes not. Looks like it's a type of feat, but that's not what you're trying to do. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I was thinking of. This might be wrong, but just in case, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you roll a grapple check, but you're gonna be rolling at disadvantage because you're not trying to grapple the guy, you're trying to grapple something out of his hand.
You said disadvantage?
Yep.
I rolled 2 19s. Oh!
Wow. Yep.
Woo!
And in a 61.
Okay.
Nice, very good, very good. And I rolled
and I'm
well
using
for
my
him
athletics, right? Are
Do
you
what?
athletics, right?
Yes, correct.
Do I use-
For you, it would be athletics.
So 19.
Oh wait, your
24.
athletics is expertise, so technically it would have actually been a straight roll. Either way, you rolled 2
Either
19s.
way, it's a 19. So, okay.
So you got there.
So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27.
Nice. Wow. Okay.
It's not even big.
Yeah, you easily grab the thing. You just walk up to him and yank it right out of his hand. And
then,
he's just looking there
I'm
like,
just gonna look at him. I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Where is your honor?" And then I'm gonna use my bonus action and use Giant's Might, and I'm gonna grow to 10 feet tall in front of him.
okay. I like it. All right. Suddenly she. Actually, it's cool that we use him, but he doesn't look 10 feet tall. He's a large base, but he doesn't look tall enough. Let me find something that's slightly better.
I have an idea.
What?
So you know how you use the dice containers to represent like being 30 feet up? Just use the lid
Make her
to
taller?
pull her up. Yeah. Use
mean,
the
I
lid
wa-
just to pull her up a little bit taller.
I could, but I
That's
want to
still
I want to find a model that looks bigger. You know what I mean?
Wait, I've got so many models. I appreciate your help, but no.
Basically, yeah.
It's hard.
Let me look through. I want to
I
have
can't help
fun.
look through the minis.
How about this
All I
one?
can see.
She'll be the forearm gorilla. Does this work?
Fuck yes.
Flashbacks
Yes.
of Sekiro.
I was just saying the same thing. I'm like, oh god.
Does he piss himself?
It's not his turn yet. He can't do that until it's his turn.
It's next.
Except it is his
turn's
turn.
next.
So, is there any particular thing on your ability that says that it instills fear?
No, but
It's all right. It's all right.
I
I'm
mean-
gonna have him roll a. Just because of the way the culture works in this world, I am gonna actually have him roll a sort of a intimidation check without you having to roll. It's just gonna be a wisdom saving throw with a small DC. We'll see what he does. He's got 0 bonuses to wisdom saving throws, so. Well, no, he's got a little bit. Oh my god, I rolled a 3 for him. He doesn't piss himself, but he has this utter shocked look on his face. And, excuse me, I'm gonna basically give him, for 1 round, he'll have the frightened condition, which means that he has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. Just a sec. Let me be right back.
yeah, I was gonna say drink some water.
Yeah.
Kid coughs. They're funny when we do it. I hate it when they do it. Wow. No, I'm serious. I had this kid
What'd I
at
miss?
work. Thankfully, it wasn't at my desk. I just walk up and just like, and just like, just open sneeze across the desk. And I was like, disgusting. And it happened at the germaphobe's desk. The
funny.
parent looked at them with the like, the fuck?
Anyways,
All right. Sick.
he now has the fear effect. Does he
Correct.
do anything?
Yeah.
Or is he just stunned?
Oh yeah, no. It just gives him disadvantage on skill checks and ability checks, and he can't move closer to you, but it doesn't mean he can't attack. He just attacks you at disadvantage, and he basically. You hear him mutter under his breath. Why'd there have to be a gate hero here? And he tries to kick you in the balls, even though you have no balls.
Clinch kick.
But he misses wildly. I rolled a 9 and a 4, so he was gonna miss even without disadvantage. But yeah. Let me see if he has 2 attacks. Let me double check. Oh, he does. The first attack wildly misses. This time he, with his second attack, he's gonna try and grapple the weapon back. I do believe your giant growth, doesn't it actually make you stronger too?
It does.
Yeah. Okay. Opposed grapple checks. Don't forget to add your strength modifiers in.
Hold on. Is it just, it's a straight roll for me now?
For the athletics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because yeah.
What?
No, I was.
Well, actually, why was I giving her disadvantage before? Oh yeah, because it's so he's actually the
At
one who's
disadvantage
disadvantaged.
against me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually and you can actually
I
roll
have
an advantage
advantage.
because of your because you're larger.
Yes. $17.
Okay.
Wait, that's
16
not
on the-
total.
yeah,
That's on the die. Plus 8.
It doesn't matter. What he got was less than that anyway. So, yeah, he tries to grab it, and you're just, he's just like, you're just like holding it fast. And that was the bottom of the round. So now we're back to the top of the round with Merrik. The non-combatant isn't even in the initiative order at this point. Although I will say, since I'll make her at the bottom of the round, she just kind of crouches down over here. Watching barely, but crouches down. And now it's Merrick's turn.
Merrik is, so I'm going to use my movement to get behind the counter as close to the attendant.
Tour.
Yeah.
Over here? You want to go all the way over to her for a double move or not?
No. That this is fine. And I'm going to say, I do apologize if it gets a little destructive. And then Merrik will see, like, from his line of sight, he's just gonna pick a random object that's on the shelf behind the main guy, and he's gonna catapult that object into his back.
All right, there's a 50-50 shot that the first object that you see will be a candy bar which has physicality to it, which will do less damage, or a bag of chips, which won't really do anything.
I mean, technically, by the ruling of the spell, the object and whatever it strikes takes 3d8. Technicality.
Well, but I think it talks about the objects too, doesn't it? Let me find the spell. Because I see your argument and I don't want to disagree with it offhand without kind of just looking at the spell.
Oh, the object
Yeah.
takes the damage.
Yeah, choose an object weighted 1 to 5 pounds.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let me
objects fly
think
straight.
about what's behind the counter. That there's a stapler. That would be roughly just about the right. Yeah.
Damn
Get a red
American
stapler.
measurements. I don't know these weights.
I don't know how much a stapler weighs, but I'm gonna say that
It
this.
weighs more than my dart, and if I can yeet my dart, then I can yeet
Fair
the
enough.
stapler.
All right. I'll say there's a your eyes first see stuff There's a 50% chance that you'll get the bag of chips, and the other one is a stapler. Well, no, I guess you can't even fling something that's not. Just wanted some comedic effect for it, but that's fine. So he gets the, and you're gonna do it at the captain, right?
Yeah. So if it's behind the counter, Merrik will just do one of these, just like swipe his hand, almost like he's like mime slapping him across the face. He's just like, and that stapler just shunk. So DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
He has
Wow.
disadvantage,
At disadvantage? Why?
right? Because he's
Yeah,
afraid.
thank you. That was important because the first one was a natural 16. The second one was a natural 2. I'm assuming you're not necessarily doing non-lethal. Since you didn't choose.
Nope.
No?
Okay. So 3d8.
He's getting
3d8
stapled. 13 damage, and that stapler is disintegrated as well.
Yeah, it is. 13 damage. You wallop into him with that thing. He's taken aback. All right. Merrik's done. Now it is veteran bandit that had a hold of Sindri. And he goes, "Oh, shit's going down. You're not a little kid." And he just kind of ignores you with the intent of going around to try and flank. Do you take an attack of opportunity as he walks away from you, Sindri?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
Achilles heel. You don't want to Achilles heel him. No.
15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna
Sindri's
Dash.
mechanical minded. He thinks of a process. He might be distracted easily, but he knows the workings of stuff. If
Right.
that goes away, he's only fighting one.
right. All right. He dashed to get behind, and he's like, "Whoa, that's a big lady." And then that's all he does on his turn. And now it's initiative. The other bandit guys. And this one realizes, he says, "You better get out of here, little man, unless you want to die too." And he threatens you. He's basically trying to intimidate you. So we're gonna roll an intimidation check. I don't know if there is intimidation rules, but he's basically taking action to try and intimidate you. So go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw. Let me see. Let me roll. I know what I'll roll. Okay. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I feel like. Oh no!
I believe.
Did you just roll a 1?
Nope.
What'd you roll?
20?
2.
A 2.
Okay. Well,
So that means 3.
wait, your wisdom is only, you don't,
I've got 1 wisdom, so I've got a 12 in wisdom.
which are your proficient saves?
Charisma, Constitution.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So you got a 3. So, yeah, this guy, he looks like a Mad Max looking mean mother effer who really just wants to brutalize you, and it's got you intimidated. So for 1 round, you will have the frightened condition.
Oop.
Oh.
Oh, did we lose?
Yeah, I saw it too. I'm just gonna ignore it because it
Oh,
We've
hang
lost
on.
the-
works
Stormy.
fine.
Hang on.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've lost.
It's leveled out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You lost us?
Yeah, we lost you guys for a second.
The stream.
Yeah.
Well, the stream for us. I can't tell if
Yeah.
it did on.
It
phone.
did on stream for just a moment.
Yeah.
Everybody, we back. Everything good?
Yeah. So
It didn't end the stream like where it
You'll,
pops up that you need to refresh or anything. It just
you'll,
froze for a second.
interesting. Okay, cool.
It's back. Cool. Thank you, Nomi.
You
Okay.
guys are awesome. All right.
So Sindri is afraid for 1 round, stuff and things.
Right. And then the other guy He's an idiot. He's just going to keep stuff in his bag. He thinks his boss can handle anything. Wait a minute. No, he would see this tall lady suddenly, who's like 5 feet taller than the racks. He's like, oh shit! Drops his bag, 5, 10, 15, comes around here, pulls out a smaller version instead of a long one that the one guy had that he was holding. This guy has a little one that's in his hand, and he like points it like that, like he's cool. And
please hit his boss.
hit him in
Please
the
hit his
face.
boss. Please hit his boss. Please
I was
hit
just
his
gonna say
boss.
it's gonna hit him in the face.
it makes this loud sound, and you see this sort of what looks like a weird energy blast. It's a strange color for any kind of magic that you guys have seen, but I'm gonna let Sindri and Merrik roll an arcane on it.
Sindri's frightened right now.
You can still roll an arcane, just roll at disadvantage. So it makes this, it's a really loud sound.
I rolled 2 8s.
And firing it at but he, your armor class is what?
19. 18?
18.
18.
It whizzes, the weird energy bolt whizzes right past your head and impacts on the ceiling. It would have been awesome if he had fumbled and accidentally hit his boss, but unfortunately, he just missed. What'd you get on your rolls?
16.
16? Sindri?
11.
Okay.
12, sorry. 12. Not, it really makes a difference.
Sometimes it does.
Yeah. So the 15 or better was the target. You think it was some sort of something similar almost to what you're using in a way. In that, yeah, your character but instead of a reflex saving throw, it's an attack roll. And you think what it's doing is using a force effect to propel to somehow magically propel some sort of metal ball inside really fast. And so it would be both piercing and force, just so you know. And it impacts the ceiling above because he missed badly. And that's their initiative. That's initiative 3. Initiative 4 is Sindri.
Sindri.
Facing off against this scary raider guy.
You're a little scaredy cat, Sindri.
I'm guessing, seeing as Sindri is scared, the logical thing would be disengage.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take all my movement straight back, because that's away from the scary guy.
25. Do you want to? So you can still move more if you want.
No, we can't.
No, I
He's got
can't.
25 feet in movement.
He's
He's a halfling.
Well, no, but he disengaged. He can still now.
It's an action to disengage.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
he used his movement to move 25 feet, which is
Yeah.
his movement.
Oh, wait. Okay, so never mind. I got you. It's bonus action dash. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Only rogues have bonus action dash. Yep.
And bonus action disengage. That's a
Right.
rogue thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me, guys.
Yep.
Okay. Do you say anything? Nice. Your intimidation is worn off now, though. You're no longer scared of this guy. In fact, it kind of pisses you off that he scared you, because now he looks like just some fool. That you
Dickhead.
Dickhead. Yeah. All right. So that was Sindri's turn. 5 is Shae.
Milo is going down. You stay close to me, okay? She's gonna let him down.
All right. So she has a quick free action. He plops to the ground. Moves over to the corner right
And
there.
then Shae moves. Leave me there alone.
The flank.
Did you just say leave Thyra alone?
Yes. Isn't that adorable? Shae's protecting you.
Alone! Sorry. I just...
Yeah, she's got her
Thank you
mace
for the
out.
outrageous noise.
So Shae's gonna attempt to pop him on his head.
Absolutely, bonk him.
With advantage.
Give
Oh
him a
yes,
whacking.
I do have
Because
advantage.
that's right.
Because you're flanking.
19.
Definitely hits.
Sweet.
Hit the
And
back
are
of the
you
head.
doing lethal or non-lethal?
We've never really trained to do non-lethal.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I mean,
Thyra,
actually, your characters in the past would have trained to do non-lethal before you trained with Mr. Abenaki, because you were first level characters, so it means you were the beginning. You're kind of the start of professional. You would have learned the possibility. I'm not saying you should or that you would. I'm just saying you do know how to if you want to.
Okay, I'll do
What?
non-lethal.
What? Druid, your question.
oh, I was gonna say, like, the last few times we've sparred before coming here, which haven't discussed combat since we came to the city,
Yeah.
Thyra would have been talking to Shae about making sure that you kill them before they kill you.
That's true.
Confirmed.
But on the same token, if you were sparring, then you definitely know non-lethal damage because
You know,
would be-
but the thing is, she knows how to do it,
yeah.
but if she was training and sparring with Thyra, she
No,
would
I'm talking
be
about
teaching
you.
her.
Yeah. When you were sparring together, the two of you would have known to not hurt each other, and that's how you can do subdual. But I get what you're saying. You've trained her to do lethal damage. It's still up to you
Until
as a character
otherwise
to make your
specified.
choice. So,
It was.
what do you do?
What? Oh, technically it was, but
What?
you know,
I
this is
missed
a
it.
life
What?
or death situation.
Oh, technically, it was stated that we don't necessarily want to kill anybody. That might be a bad thing.
It
I did
was, yeah.
mention
Mr.
that last time.
Abenaki did say something to that effect. Yeah, that even in self-defense, it could be seen wrong and get you the wrong attention. So what does your character decide to do? Do you remember that? I'll tell you what. I'm going to have you roll an intelligence saving throw at advantage.
Two people who use magic.
18.
All right. You remember of the many things that Mr. Abenaki said, you honed in on the things that seemed most important. And one of them was, try not to kill anybody because it might get you the wrong attention.
Okay, non-lethal damage for 8 points. Max damage.
Nice.
Fair play.
Somebody's gonna have to remind Thyra.
All right. Yeah, she's in rage mode. And
She's in protect mode,
Well,
not
protect
rage mode.
Well, okay.
Okay.
But I just
Even
envisioned
though-
that, like her, because of her personality, her protect mode is ragey. Like, you're gonna hurt someone innocent, I'm gonna F you up. You know what I mean?
It's Merrik you gotta watch out for.
Yeah, so,
Merrik isn't like bullies
yeah,
at all.
that's true. That's true. All right, Shae does that.
Do as I say, not as I do.
I took it off the wrong guy. Hang on a sec.
I said
You really gave that guy a walloping on the back of the head. All right,
She's just glaring at the back of his head.
Thyra, it is your go.
So I have the gun,
Mm-hmm.
the mysterious weapon that she doesn't understand. We know it's a gun.
Mm-hmm.
She has the gun. I am gonna hit him with it.
Yeah. It's gonna, as an improvised weapon, I'll say it works like a club. So it's basically just gonna be a D6 plus your strength modifier.
Gotta roll to hit.
Of course. Yeah.
So it's going to be your proficiency plus your strength.
Yeah, because you're a fighter, so for it being, it's close enough that
So
actually, hang on a second. Since she's using it as an improvised weapon, she wouldn't get her proficiency. She would just get her strength bonus to attack. So it's going to be a D20 plus your strength modifier, and don't include obviously the +1 from Raven's Edge, since you're not using that. And by the way,
No.
Raven's Edge isn't saying anything, shockingly to you, but you can feel him bristling, like you feel inside of him. He's empathizing with your situation. He's like, oh, I want to kill these guys so bad. Drink their souls. You can feel him saying that almost without him actually saying it.
I I also get an extra d6 of damage because of my giant's might.
That is true.
So I roll a d20
Plus your strength modifier to hit.
plus my
So +4.
plus 4. Okay. 13 plus 4.
17 will hit him for sure.
So 2d6.
So 2d6.
No, it's a club. Oh.
Yeah, because she's
Yeah,
giant
but
size,
because
it's
your
an extra
strength,
D6.
because of your biggie, your bigliness, you get an extra d6. So 2d6 plus 3.
Five,
wait,
six,
what's your
seven,
strength?
eight,
Is your
nine.
strength 4 or 18?
My
Okay, yeah.
strength's
So,
at 18.
sorry, 2d6 plus 4. Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 total. Okay. All right, you give him a good walloping on the shoulder, really hard.
Oh,
I know
she
you would
would
have
have
been
been
going for his head.
face.
I know,
Yeah.
but he dodged a
Okay.
little bit. You just hit him really hard, and it impacted right through his studded leather armor, his studded leather outfit that effectively was like armor. All right, and that is now it's his turn. He yells out, "Josephus, get over here and give me your piece!" And then he is going to disengage and basically you see him holding his hand out this way towards this guy. And then he says, "The rest of you, slaughter these fools. We can't be letting gate heroes stop us." And then it is bottom of the round, top of the round, Merrik.
All right then. You want to die? So be it.
Whatever it is, I don't care. Do it. Fuck it. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Kill
Merrik is even though Merrik was the one to say, "Don't kill them because it gets you in trouble," he detests bullies.
Yep.
And this is not the best situation for him to be in. So, again, he looks over at the attendant and he goes, "Sorry." And you see him have his hands close.
Mm-hmm.
As he starts to expand, you see an orange ball start appearing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just claps his hands as hard as he can.
Mm-hmm.
And in the direction of the dickhead and the guy behind him, I cast Azignar's Scorcher.
Wait a minute. You're. Let me take a look at the spell.
You might need to move.
Can you spell that for me? Azag.
Agnnazzar apostrophe S. Scorcher.
Thank you.
So it's
Mhm.
easy. I instantly wanted
A
to.
line. So you know that's a line of flame. At that you're gonna have to move. At that angle, you're not gonna hit them both. You can hit one or the other, or you can move and get them both.
Yeah, I'll move and hit them both.
All right. So you move 5, 10, 15, 20, and hit them both.
Dex save DC 14.
And it does, 3d8 fire damage on failed save.
And half as much on successful.
Bandit Captain first. All right. He failed. And let's take a look at regular Bandit. Nat 20 for him. Let's see if that's enough to save his ass. And that is Bandit number 3, I believe. Or Bandit number 2. Off from the captain. All right. What was the damage?
The damage is 13.
Okay. Bandit captain takes the full brunt of it.
He's gonna die.
And Bandit, the other guy, you said 13?
Yeah, it takes
So
6.
half of that's going to be, wait, we roll down or up?
Yeah, round down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he takes half. Scorched. And that's Merrik's turn. Veteran Bandit that just got walloped by Thyra.
Me.
I mean,
You
by
know, can
Shae,
I-
sorry.
Can I add one little thing?
Yeah,
Sorry. Yeah. After that happens, Merrik just like looks at the guy behind him and goes, "Next."
Nice. All right. The guy turns around to Shae. Because it pissed him off that you hit him so hard with your mace.
He's glaring at him.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Wow. He shoots you right in the gut.
Oh no.
Is Milo disengaged from you?
Yes.
He's right, yeah.
Just checking.
He does that.
That was the first thing
It's a
she
free
did.
action at the beginning of combat.
I didn't hear it, and I just wanted to make sure because that's
He's right there,
right
yeah.
where Milo's at. Yeah. Fate panicked.
That was a fate panic.
This guy actually pulled out something from underneath his coat, similar to the big guy. A little bit shorter, but it's still not. It's not a handheld one. It's still a two-handed one. But he pulls it out and it makes that loud sound. And yeah, you're hitting the gut for 15 points of damage.
It wasn't jump, that was laugh.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Shae gets nailed in the gut for 15 points of damage.
Woo!
And that is veteran, or that's that guy's turn, which is. Wait, I lost track of the initiative order.
So that was
It's initiative 2, Bandit 1.
yeah. So that was the Bandit 1, which is the guy.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Yeah. So and then the Bandit twins after. So technically, those three could all go at the same time. But
Gotcha. I see your point. Yeah, it would be easier that way. All right. So these guys go now. This guy, seeing his boss getting beat the hell up and just got fried for half his hit points by your spell, just panics and runs out the door.
hopefully getting arrested, because I'm sure cops should be showing up soon.
No. They are occupied elsewhere. So
It's also not been that long a time.
this is all
It's
happening.
been-
Think about this. This is all happening within
18
roughly
seconds.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. When have you ever heard more like 18 minutes for cops to show up, right? Anyway, all right.
I live in a small town, and that's still probably overestimating.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Now, so he runs off. The other guys, this guy, he does what his boss told him to, and hands him his little miniature crossbow, whatever it is. Miniature magic crossbow.
Go down?
And
I didn't realize he didn't go down. I thought he did.
so he's done. And now we're to Sindri. You're quite sure what's going on now. Even though with your small height, you saw that guy shoot Shae.
Sindri's pissed because he can't get revenge on the guy that's scared him because he just walked out away.
Well, you don't know that because of your height. You don't know that he's run away.
No, he didn't.
No, but I just saw that he's
Oh,
moved
that guy. Yeah, he moved. Yeah, you
Yep.
saw that he moved that way. Yeah. So
because
you
I had a
couldn't
whole plan in my head and that's gone now.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hey,
you
that's the way it goes.
Do you want to move closer to him to try and engage him in some way?
Oh, because he's pissed that he disappeared, I am gonna Misty Step to the bottom of his aisle.
Over here.
Yup.
Bonus action Misty Step. You see both of these guys. And the one that pissed you off.
The guy that pissed me off
Mhm.
is gonna take a magic missile up the arse.
Yes, sir. Roll your
Isn't Misty
your
Step a spell
D4s.
and
Oh,
Magic Missile a
it's,
spell?
Misty Step is a bonus action movement.
Yeah.
And then
Spell
it's
slot.
It's a
though.
spell.
But it's the action spells that you can't double up on.
Is
So
Misty Step is
can
one of the
use Misty
few
Step.
spells that I'm pretty sure, because it's
Yeah,
a bonus action spell, it's designed to be able to be used.
Yeah.
Let me double
You
check.
just wouldn't
though.
be able to cast Catapult twice. I can Misty Step because it's a bonus action, and then I can Magic Missile, Catapult, Scorcher. 'cause
But
that-
is
what,
Misty
what
Step-
level
Can't cast.
spell is Misty Step?
Second level.
What level
Second.
spell is Magic Missile?
The first.
My understanding is you can cast a leveled spell,
Mhm.
and as long as the bonus spell is cantrip, it should be fine. But
Yes.
So
That is true.
There,
actually, yeah.
there has been a lot of confusion around that. As far as I've always understood, a bonus action spell is a bonus action spell, and an action spell is an action spell. You can't cast two action spells unless something overrides that, such as Quicken Spell or Action Surge,
so
because that
is
gives you the additional
Magic
action.
Missile an action spell?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm double. I think.
I'm fine either way because I can change what I do.
No, that's cool.
Because I was always under the impression that whether or not it's a action or a bonus action spell, if it takes a spell slot, it has the other spell has to be a cantrip where it's not a spell slot.
Yeah.
Spell. That's has been my understanding.
I have found. Yeah. So actually,
Because then there would have been a lot more things I could have done as Fern. Because that was the
okay, but there is
set
a
that I
rule
was-
that says if you cast a spell as a bonus action, any other spell you cast on that turn as an action must be a cantrip. So Druid had it
Okay.
right.
In which case, I will firebolt him in the ass.
Yes. Very good. Roll your attack, sir.
Like, that's just so.
That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Just 7 points of fire damage to the butt. I'm specifying the butt.
Got it.
I lit up his fart box like he'd never seen before.
All right. Well, that was awesome. So, on Shae's turn, before she even gets a chance to do anything, obviously you reacted badly to this terrible gut wound from out of nowhere. These little weapons that they're using are like they hit harder than you imagined that something would. But suddenly, little Milo, seeing seeing Mama Shae get fucked up by this bad guy. Suddenly you see him go ragey. He like shakes and his wings go wide, and suddenly he instantly transforms into a medium-sized freaking dark purple scaled dragon.
That one's gonna be a hard one to find.
He's so angry. Whoops, I just knocked Sindri away.
Not scared again.
Yeah, and I'll let you. You can take your actions at the same time. You have to take his first. This is for flair. In the
Okay.
future, you'll be able to do it the way it says in the book. Make sure that you do the action. I'm pretty sure you go on the same round. We're doing the Drake Warden a little bit different for her than the regular Drake Warden. Normally, the way the Drake Warden class works is you summon your dragon to you, and it stays pretty much for a long time until you desummon it. In this instance, because I'm making her Drake a little bit more powerful, not a lot more powerful, just a little bit more powerful, it can only stay, it's instead of being summoned, little Milo transforms into this lion drake form. And he can only stay in that form for a certain number of rounds per combat. And so it's for now, it's only proficiency +1. Yeah. So, and you saw the stats that I gave him, and let him do his thing. Whatever you decide you want him to do.
Oh no.
I don't like that laugh. I love it.
Well, so he's got multi-attack, and he's also got his cute chilling roar.
All right, you're gonna make me do it, aren't you?
Roar!
Okay.
He's gonna do his cute
Roar.
chilling roar.
Okay. You do his creature chilling roar.
Roar.
So he suddenly goes.
Roar.
Like he's like a little baby lion trying to be as scary as Papa Lion.
Okay, Simba.
And
Apparently, all the cats in the neighbor start piping up as well.
yeah, and so they need to roll a saving throw.
Wisdom save. A
Yeah.
DC 11.
It's within 30 feet of him, I believe, is what
Yeah.
this initially. Okay, 5. It's all of them.
Yep.
Except for the guy that ran away.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bandit in yellow actually saved. It's a DC 11, I believe. Okay. And Bandit Captain failed.
How much did he fail by?
It's 1, actually. Why?
Oh, darn. Because if they fail by 5 or more, they're paralyzed.
That's true, yeah. And the other bandit, who's like right next to him, also failed.
By how much?
By 1.
Darn.
Oh, wait, by 1, yeah. So basically, they are in the feared condition for a minute, but they get a new save every round. So now they're fighting at a disadvantage, attacks and saving throws. And they were just terrified. It was just terrifyingly cute, and they were overwhelmed by it.
Shae is kind of like,
and now you can do something.
what? So cool. Ow. Same time, she looks at this guy. You big meanie.
Uh-huh.
Got hurt. Yeah, she's still just gonna use her mace.
Mhm.
That's a natural 20.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Nice.
Damn
That is a
right.
natural 20.
No, I believe you.
Backhands him with the mace.
And am I understanding that you were not doing you were doing subdue or not?
Yes, I was doing
You were doing
subdue.
subdue. Okay.
So
After he hit you in the stomach.
2d6 plus 2d6 plus 2.
Is it that way, or do we? I thought
Double the die.
that. But wasn't our house rule that you just roll the die and then double the damage?
I thought it was just double the die and then you just add the number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you just want to roll 2 instead? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
10 points of damage.
Okay. I mean, you just you hit this guy so hard across the head, his body kind of lurches to the side and he falls down completely, knocked the fuck out.
Can you stay down, meanie?
Mm-hmm. And Thyra.
Oh, I forgot to roll at advantage, but it's okay.
I know we all keep forgetting Thyra's there because it's the fucking monkey.
Monkey.
Somehow fitting.
Enormous. Gigantor.
Gigantor. I'm gonna just go up back to those guys by the door. Doesn't really matter. I'm
All
gonna
right,
keep
you
the
wanna-
line of sight for right there.
Yeah, right.
You might say she's the-raging.
Raging.
Like a thyroid, but rage.
So you did notice that it looked like Shae was trying not to kill the guy. and then I'm gonna let you roll an intelligence saving throw at advantage.
Six.
You don't. Right now, you're in the heat and throws battle. You don't remember the instructions that. You can do what you want though. Still, if you want to say that you remember, I was just, yeah, whatever you want to do.
Oh, Merrik made a declaration.
Did you?
Yeah.
Because I actually didn't hear you say that.
Oh, I told him if you want to die first, so be it. And then I just fucking went ham.
Okay. She heard somebody say, if you want to die, so be it. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
You know?
Club him with his gun again?
Can I actually hand the gun to Merrik on my way by?
You would have had to have sort of issued a ahead of time to say, I mean, since you're still in your action phase, if you want to say as a free action, here, take this. You can do that, but it's technically not his turn to be able to grab it. So you'd have to kind of like hold it out and do something else if you wanted to.
Just drop it.
Or I was going to say, or can I just like drop it at his feet?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, because I'm just gonna be, because she's done, she doesn't want to carry it anymore. So she's gonna drop it at Merrick's feet, like, here you go. And then go up and...
Do you want to draw Raven's Edge, or do you want to, because he's bristling to kill this guy. You can feel it.
Can I draw the sword and slash him across the chest?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, you could, did we have a ruling about drawing a sword during a move? I know in 3.5 you can basically do half of your move and draw a weapon at the same time. Do they have something for 5th ed, or does it just?
I always was under the impression that it was a free action to draw your weapon.
As far as I understood, it was a free action.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
but
But switching weapons, if you're going like, I have a long sword and I go to a dagger, stowing one and drawing the other would then take the action.
A bonus action. Yeah, I would say.
It's usually how
bonus
I've
action. In fact, you know what? We'll just say
understood it,
that.
but-
We'll just say that if you don't have your weapon out, it's just a bonus. You can use your bonus action to draw it, and then move up and yes.
Dang.
All right.
Okay, well, that's fine then.
Okay.
So I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
superiority dice for you.
I don't have superiority dice. Okay. Can I get like extra for rule of cool? 7.
What did you roll?
Do you have an initiative?
14 to hit.
The bandit captain.
Mm-hmm. He's paralyzed in fear.
He's not
He's been
paralyzed
caught
in
on
fear.
fire.
He's not paralyzed in fear.
I know, I'm just being a dick right now.
No,
'cause
it's all right. It's all right.
I also have to pee, and I'm just like patiently waiting for us to kill all these people so I could go deal with that.
I mean,
Because we
it's
also
okay if
skipped
we
our
want to take a
2-hour
quick
break.
break guys, we're going to take a quick break because some of us need to bio break.
We are right at the very bottom of the round. Can we just make it to the top of the round?
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point.
Thyra and Dickhead.
That's a good point.
That's
All
it.
Did she hit with a 14?
Yeah, so yeah, she hits with a 14. So
Roll your damage.
because their studded leather isn't truly studded leather. It's in between leather and studded leather.
So. Okay, so D8 and a D6. Um, 10 total.
Yeah, you slice the bandit captain's face in half. He is dead.
The rest of you, drop your weapons.
Okay.
There's only one guy left.
And so that's Thyra's turn. Now it is bottom of the round. Bandit Captain's dead. So we'll take our break right now. a little bit of a cliffhanger. Hello,
Sorry.
No. This is perfect. This is perfect timing, actually.
Yes.
Thank you guys for coming tonight.
We're back.
Watching this unusual fight in a D&D world. Everybody's taking their breaks now. I'm gonna switch just for a little bit to this cam and hang out with you guys for a bit. Actually, we'll be taking a little snack break too. So we're gonna go to full intermission, and that way you guys can go get a bio break and a snack as well, and you can watch the montage of comedy. Love you guys. See you in just a little bit.
Over their picture on Discord.
Oh, it's only over your own picture. You see it on. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Boo, 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 boo.
It's gone.
This is the most unconventional D&D stream on Twitch.
The mouse.
How to distract the streamers? Mouse. Oh, he's like my perfect kind of weird. I really like him. I feel like he's the kind of person that would tell Guar it's okay to pee on the tree. And that feels very important to me for some reason. My hair is so heavy today.
Well, you did wash it. It's full of water.
I know.
So stretch, right? Stretch, 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 stretch.
Oh.
Hamster's pose.
Oh, okay, now you're showing off. Don't do that. I can't touch my toes.
That is, she can do standing mermaid on one side.
Oh, standing mermaid? Let's see if I can do it in jeans.
Okay.
Foot into elbow. Connect the fingers.
Quick save, quick.
Okay, cool.
It also sometimes does this sound, this random thing. It just happens from time to time. I think it has to do with some sort of decondensation or something. I don't know. It's really weird. But I swear to God, it sounds like an army of masturbating gnomes.
Are you sure they're squirrels, Stormy?
What?
Are you sure they're not masturbating squirrels?
No, I'm pretty sure they're. I'm pretty sure they're no.
You know, just a.
It does. It's just this sound. It's this weird sound. But you've proven time and again that your eccentricities are beneficial to not only yourselves, but to the guild and to the land in general. So.
We are so special that he pulled out the dictionary for us. He used big words.
And the day had come. The party was ready to begin their fights in the arena against the number 2 ranked guild. Here they are, up against them. The name, the Loam Riders. Will they defeat them? Will they be beaten by them? And such it went. The battle began. It looked like it was fairly even, but it was not. Soon 2 party members were down, and the cliffhanger had begun. I don't know. And you guys are awesome.
Fight me. Let's go.
All right, we're gonna.
I did it too.
You did it too. Yeah. We're gonna go chat dance. Here we go.
Oh man.
Kids like. To me, is this wonderful? Wait, that's not how you do it. How do you do it? I screwed it up. I can't. Oh yeah, it's this way.
It's called the dab. You need to do it correctly.
I'm still doing it wrong.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you take it away there. itsStarkitty.
You forgot to hit play.
Okay.
And we're gonna add cinnamon and a little
The
extra
character, she wants pancakes now. Thank you.
There's only one way I'll accept pancakes. Stormy's got to wear the outfit. It's canon. It's the only way I think any one of us can enjoy them.
Later. You soon. So, you guys find yourself that evening dabbing at the inn. No. You find
That
yourselves.
is what Emmeline is doing. She's
Yeah.
dabbing from side to side on the stage.
Oh, he's pretty cool.
Okay.
My Chonkapillar.
Chonkapillar's ass liked him.
The butt.
Chonka butter.
It's a little
Tiny like excellent.
A little anime X for his little bunghole.
the ability to control those undead.
Oh, that's right, because you did that before Bunky
Yeah.
inseminated us.
Alright, and the Bob Ross moment has ended.
Eating my butt, freaking chair. And that deep-throated person over there, the one with the green hair, just kidding.
We were going down ha-ha.
Oh, I didn't mean like that deep. I meant like deep-sounding voice. Oops.
Deep what?
He's got a deep voice, guys. That's what I was trying to say. It's true.
Yeah.
Do you have a very deep voice?
I know I do.
It doesn't frustrate you because it's something you can focus your mind on and to help you. I'm going to use the P word, to help you process what you went through. Are you clipping it?
Everyone, get some rest. We'll discuss this later, after I've had some time to think.
It's
And
a lot
process.
to process.
Everything.
Got 3 good clips so far. I'm processing the rest. What a dick! You snuck it in there. You got me to say it. Looks like you have a question, Fern.
Is it the same color, the same blue glow?
Yes.
No, I think if you scroll over their picture on Discord.
Oh, it's only over your own picture. You see it on. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's gone.
This is the most unconventional D&D stream on Twitch.
The mouse.
How to distract the streamers? Mouse. Oh, he's like my perfect kind of weird. I really like him. I feel like he's the kind of person that would tell Guar it's okay to pee on the tree. And that feels very important to me for some reason. My hair is so heavy today.
Well, you did wash it. It's full of water.
I know.
So stretch, right? Stretch.
Oh.
Spencer's pose.
Oh, okay, now you're showing off. Don't do that. I can't touch my toes.
That is, she can do standing mermaid on one side.
Oh, standing mermaid? Let's see if I can do it in jeans.
Okay.
Foot into elbow. Connect the fingers.
Quick save, quick.
Okay, cool.
It also sometimes does this sound, this random thing. It just happens from time to time. I think it has to do with some sort of decondensation or something. I don't know. It's really weird. But I swear to God, it sounds like an army of masturbating gnomes.
Are you sure they're squirrels, Stormy?
What?
Are you sure they're not masturbating squirrels?
No, I'm
Like
pretty
on
sure
my
they're.
affiliate stream?
I'm pretty sure they're no.
You know, just the.
It does. It's just. sound. It's this weird sound. But you've proven time and again that your eccentricities are beneficial to not only yourselves, but to the guild and to the land in general. So.
We are so special that he pulled out the dictionary for us. He used big words.
And the day had come. The party was ready to begin their fights in the arena against the number 2 ranked guild. Here they are, up against them, the Loam Riders. Will they defeat them? Will they be beaten by them? And such it went. The battle began. It looked like it was fairly even, but it was not. Soon, 2 party members were down, and the cliffhanger had begun. I don't know. And you guys are awesome.
Fight me. Let's go.
Again, guys, we're back. Don't worry. I'm just gonna chat for a little bit. You can still be on break. It's okay. I'm just wanted to come live and.
Druid Ratatash likes your chonka pillar.
Laugh and jive.
That's a great one.
You need to source Stronkomoth.
Mm-hmm.
Stronglemoth is right there.
Oh, cool.
Doggart. Where is the Doggart? Get out of the cupboard! I just heard the cupboard open. Yes, you, come here. I saw you going back the other way. Now you're in
the stretch.
BT prison.
And hydrated.
We did hydrate, but it's been paid
We
for.
missed
prison?
all of
Yes.
Raya's hydrates.
We did?
Me and Fate got it.
Yeah.
Wait. I want to hydrate too, please.
Get your own water.
There. Get your own water. Got him.
What's up, growly boy?
Sometimes you
You
don't
can't
like
growl
the
because you got
plastic
picked up
taste
and
of it.
shown on stream.
I don't like
and
the
then
plastic
come
taste of
wagging
that.
your tail.
That's the other reason was like, get your own water.
Like, I'm here.
Likes the plastic taste.
When have I said that? I don't know what you're talking about. I was saying we drink after each other all the time.
Where's your ball gone? Where's the magic ball? Go find it. If you go
He's
find
the
it, I'll turn
bestest
it on.
boy.
Go find it. No idea what I'm saying, do you? Lovable little idiot.
We do love the idiot.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we like you.
Was that payback for my comment yesterday?
Sonic left time.
Yeah. As soon as that came out of my mouth, I was just like, oh, that was mean. That's why I hesitate a lot when I'm like, no, that's mean.
No one can be meaner to me than I am to myself. Have you heard the shit I say on stream about myself and the amount of wheelchair jokes I come out with?
That's true.
It's true.
Can't
That
go
is
lower
true.
than a wheelchair unless you druid's height.
Nice.
Double-edged insult.
Vegan, if you do clip it, share it in Stormy's Discord under clips.
Yeah, I'm in the Discord. Yeah, I need to set it up, Sony, but I think we can. Like, I don't know. Most streamers that we know let people share links. I can share links in Rusty's and Draconics, like, even though I'm not a mod. So I don't know. I see the point and safety of it because people can post some nasty stuff.
I do most of my modding when it's quiet times, because obviously it's UK prime time to be doing something, but it's not for America.
Right.
This is why there is a Firebot idea in motion.
All right, you guys ready to get back to it?
Woo!
Let's do this. Okay,
Woo
back to
girl,
combat
engage.
scene.
Got one guy left. Top of the round.
Yeah, top of the round.
Merrik.
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 She just said, she just told them to drop their weapons. And the guy currently has like 3/4 cover to you. Not that you couldn't move, but
You have
Yeah.
a gun at your feet.
I don't know what that is. Well, are you gonna listen to her or end up like your friend? And then I will hold my action to firebolt him if he doesn't comply. If he goes to make any threatening moves.
so you need to be a little more specific for me. Are you if he okay, so if he moves to attack somebody, you'll hit him. Okay, gotcha. Merrik, and then it's his turn technically. So
Yes.
he saw his buddy take off and just saw his boss's head get split in twain. So he's like, I'm out of here. 5, 10, 15, attack of opportunity.
Does he go?
Can
I was
let
gonna
me finish?
say.
Remember, I've been doing this a while, Druid. Trust me.
I was gonna say, do I get it? Well, that was me because like I can't quite tell how close he
Right,
how
right.
close he is. That was me going, do I get to it?
Yes, you definitely get an attack of opportunity on him. Are you attacking for lethal or subdual?
Oh, lethal.
Okay, fair enough.
17 plus 7.
And you're basically bonking him with the weapon again?
Yes.
Oh, I have my sword out.
Oh no, that's right. That's right. I forgot you pulled out Raven's Edge. Oh, by the way, Raven's Edge, when you split the guy's face in twain, you all heard him kind of go, oh, that's all. Just like he was, and then this guy, just as he's getting away, you just give him a stick in the kidney and he falls over dead. And and then Raven's Edge goes, tasty. And that's it. And now you guys are out of initiative because one guy ran away, 2 guys are dead, 1 guy's unconscious. And the lady's like, y'all saved me. I can't believe it. Realm Runner saved me. I feel so lucky. I can't believe it.
Milo.
Milo immediately transformed back into a little purple Milo.
I drop my giant form into regular Thyra form. Thank you.
And then Milo comes over to you. You see, after he transforms into his form, he kind of lays down, exhausted. And Thyra and Merrik are standing there, and the lady's like, I can't believe it. Y'all saved my life. Those guys were going to shoot me dead, I'm sure of it. Believe Realm Runner saved me. What do you... I've never seen Realm Runner. You all look so different, like you came from a cosplay convention.
That's what I've been told to say. That yes.
So
Sindri, you hear this
Let's
conversation too.
request.
Do you move over and join the conversation?
Question: is there any guns on the way to them between me and them?
No.
Damn it. Then yeah, I'd just make a slow walk over to them.
There is one over here next to his feet.
Jay is kind of sitting on the floor and she's like patching herself up.
Mm-hmm. All right, go
Once
ahead and roll
Sindri
me
gets
your...
there, he sees the gun on the floor and immediately goes to investigate.
Okay, he's investigating the gun while I'm assuming Merrik and Thyra are talking to the halfling lady. She's all like, oh, sorry. I was just gonna say,
go ahead.
I can't believe my friends are not gonna believe this.
Yes, and we would appreciate your discretion.
What you mean, darling? You just saved my life. The
I
cops are gonna
understand
give
that.
you medals.
I understand that. That may be the case, but we are the ilk that likes to keep a low profile.
Wait, are you all unlicensed realm runners?
Sindri, without batting an eyelid. Yep, you got it.
She's like, oh my goodness. Oh, wow, okay. Well, I understand then. You don't want to get in trouble like that. So, tell you what, you all better get on out of here. Take what you want, which, you saved my life. Don't have to worry about paying for nothing. Get on out of here. I will erase the recordings of what transpired here, and before the cops come. And you needed to know where to go. I tell you what. The best thing I can tell you is, I know what. I'm gonna call you a cab, and the cab will take you right where you need to go. How does that sound? We'll get you out of here quick as a split. Tell you what, you go on down the road, down the street, just around the block. Just go right around that way, and wait at that corner. And I'll have a gooba meet you there.
Sorry if that was right in the microphone. I was leaning forwards because it's comfy.
All right.
What's a goober?
And
A gooba is like a cab, but different. It's a ride sharing thing. You all don't know what gooba is?
We're from the country.
okay. Real quick before we get on out of here. Refresh Fate's memory.
Mm-hmm.
She referenced like an oracle device, right?
She referenced what?
Like an oracle device.
Yeah.
I imagine that's like, yeah. So real quick, I realize this may seem like a very silly question to you, but that oracle device that I have misplaced, and you just believe that, they have one?
They might, but they're probably gonna be keyed to their DNA, so I'm pretty sure you won't be able to use them.
Yes, that's exactly what I thought. Okay. Well, thank you.
No problem. Thank you for saving my life. Now you hurry on, get on out of here. Don't want you getting caught. It could be
said
bad.
this way, right?
Right to the right. Just go down to the end of the block and take a right on go over to Main Street and 25th. You can look at the street signs. It just basically go down right and take another right and don't go any further when you get to the corner. Okay? Right corner. And
Right corner.
Then a car will come along, a gooba car will come along, and they'll be ready to pick you up and take you where you want to go. And just so you know, where you're going to is way down on the east side. It's going to be about 8 to 10 miles. It's on Slathery and 6th.
Jay picks up Milo, puts him
Merrik,
back in her
bag.
harness. Do you have anything to help with the brightness?
He already grabbed.
Yeah, I got you covered, Shae. Okay. We're just gonna take these. Just put them in the bag.
Pulling on your pant leg. Merrik, bag.
Yes. Yeah. Here. Fuck.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And he puts the gun in there?
puts the gun in there and runs down to the pile of stuff he had on the floor.
Okay.
Sindri, no. We're leaving that.
But we need.
We'll,
I have a counter argument. We need to know how this works to defend against it.
There's plenty of time for that. Good day, ma'am. Let's go.
Damn it.
I go over to Shae. I go over to Shae and check on Shae. You doing okay?
I passed myself up, but it still hurt.
Okay.
How bad?
I can patch myself up again when we get to where we're going. But I can walk.
Do you want to be carried?
No, I'll walk. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell me if it gets worse.
Okay.
Come along now.
Okay.
All right.
I am holding Shae's hand,
Uh-huh. And you all.
and then
leave
I
together?
look at Sindri uppies.
I'm okay now. As long as you don't need the hearing thing.
It. By the way, during this whole encounter, when you first came, well, no, actually it was noon, so yeah, it wouldn't have been. It's still bright out, so you guys, basically make your way out, down the street, and curious onlookers come checking things out. But you all, she actually has you go out the back and down an alley, and there's a back door there, in the back office. And she says, go at the back office there. There's a back door. Go down that alley and just keep going till you hit the street. And then take that right and then that right, and you'll be there.
Thank you.
So
Can we do
eventually,
that?
I'm gonna have you guys, everybody roll me. You're basically trying to follow directions without a map, but just everybody roll me
Intelligence?
Survival?
investigation. We'll say.
Or should I roll survival?
Pretty sure that Merrick's gonna get it because who's the better Merrick's the good investigator, and Sindri's the good fidgeter, right?
I'm the survivalist.
I can certainly fidget.
21.
21. All right.
On investigation.
And you can your survival too. I forgot. Survival's good too.
17.
17. Wow. Okay.
9 if I'm able to use survival.
Okay. The two ladies don't really. They just are like, no, we should go this way. But Merrik and Sindri convince them, nope, this is the right way. And you guys don't get lost, and you make it to the corner she was talking about. And then you're just kind of terrified because you're just standing there waiting. You hear off in the distance from where you just came from the sound of sirens. A little bit different this time than before, but you're eventually one of those fancy looking wedge-shaped green metal vehicles floating in the air pulls up and parks next to you guys. And the glass of the, so I want you to envision that all the vehicles are a little bit fancier than what we have in our day and age, because imagine this is actually set sort of in a more modern than what we have. So again, cyberpunk, Fifth Element, etc. So it's a fancy looking wedge, shaped floating flying car. And the window kind of slides down, and a little, a small human pokes his head out with a big bushy mustache. You all need a ride? Are you here for the goober?
Yes.
All right. Wow. You guys on your way or coming from some sort of anime convention?
Coming from.
Yes.
Fair enough.
It was quite the exciting day.
I'm sure. I'm sort of into anime. We can chat about it if you want, but if you want quiet, I'll shut up too. Come on in.
Quiet.
Pile in. Do y'all have any luggage you need me to put in the back?
Absolutely not, and we would prefer some quiet. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Pile in the back. I'll shut the privacy window in between. And you pile in. And interestingly enough, the back seat of this, like the back door opens up kind of like this. and the back seat is 2 bench seats facing each other, almost like a stretched limo, except it's not that big, and it's still awkward. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Fancy London cabin.
Is there windows?
Yeah, they're pretty dark tinted, but yes.
But you can still see everything moving really fast outside?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you know, if you're facing, well, I mean, if you're looking, yeah.
We've never been in a vehicle before?
No, I understand.
But you've been in a car.
Sindri.
Yeah. You've been in a cart, or, well, she's actually never been in a car. She's been on an open cart, but she's never been in a covered cart. She's never even seen a covered cart from her world. Actually, neither of you.
It's still bright outside for Shae, and she's just like,
Yeah, so actually the inside of the vehicle would be great for Shae because, you know, of course you did put the sunglasses. I don't know, you haven't put them on yet.
No.
He handed them to you and you're like, what do I do with these? So do you all pile into the back of the vehicle?
Yes.
So, yes?
yes.
All right, so you're in the vehicle.
Tentatively, but yes.
You're all sitting there and he's just sitting there waiting. And then the window, the middle window kind of comes down and he says, could you shut the door so I can get going? Yeah, you shut the door. Gingerly. All right, it shuts. And good on you. All right. And then the little sliding privacy window goes up. And well, actually, it's still down. He says, just to be clear, we're going, your location is Slathery in 6. Looks like you want to go to Mulden's Pit.
Correct?
Yes.
I haven't been to that place myself, but I've heard interesting things. That whole east side is a little bit rough, but you all, you know, just be careful. And then he slides the window, and suddenly you guys are just kind of taken aback by how fast this thing's going. It's just immediately going faster than any horse you've ever ridden. And not that fast, but yeah.
He's looking out the window.
Oh, he's looking out the window. What's Thyra doing?
And like
They
arms
do the
across
same
Shae.
thing.
Merrik?
Like Thyra is like braced herself, like put like a foot down to like push herself back, and is like arms across Shae.
Gotcha.
To, like,
Real quick, since there are 2 bench seats facing each other, who would have been in the ones facing forward and who would have been in the ones facing backward?
Merrik would have been the last to get in.
Okay.
So whatever's available.
All right. So I guess we'll roll. Well, you know what? We'll just say, Thyra, you went in first. So would you have been facing the front of the vehicle or the back of the vehicle?
I would have been facing probably towards so she would want to keep an eye on the driver.
Okay.
So she'd be she'd be in like the back corner facing the front.
All right.
I'm sitting next to Miss Thyra.
All right. So the 2 ladies are in the regular back bench seat facing forward, and then the 2 guys are facing the back. So, Merrik, what do you do? Sindri's obviously looking at the side window as everything whizzes by. Thyra's watching the driver and watching the road in front, and it's just. And what are you doing?
I'm holding on to Milo for dear life.
Mm-hmm. And Merrik, what are you up to?
White knuckling the seat next to me, and then the oh shit bar on the door.
Okay, all right.
It just white knuckled.
Everybody roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Extremely tense.
12.
21.
13.
16.
Okay. Since this is your first time in this vehicle, this won't happen every time, but just as the first time ever in a vehicle like this, moving at these speeds and traveling in a traffic, everybody who didn't get a 15 is now queasy of motion sickness. And so effectively it is the, it's, you're poisoned, so your disadvantage on attacks attack rolls and ability checks. Not like it's gonna matter inside the goober, inside the vehicle, but yeah. So, despite the speeds, you remember the lady saying that it was 8 to 10 miles away, and for some of you that seems like ridiculously long distances, right?
Yeah.
For some of you, not so much. But what's surprising to all of you is how quickly you were there. Roughly 10 minutes later, 12 minutes later, because, well, with traffic, probably like 15 minutes later. You pull up.
Minutes later.
And by the way, as you're traveling, it moves into a different part of the city, and you can see it's pretty far, kind of on the outskirts of the main city, and you can see these skyscrapers that look like giant glass and steel, art, like sculptures in the distance as you leave the main part of the city that you're in. You're like even more blown away, and it's awe-inspiring, but it also is kind of beautiful, in a way. It's different than what you've experienced. But now, from this distance, with there's actually a few clouds now, kind of hazily moving along the sky, and it actually looks kind of beautiful to me. Beautiful scenery, and the blue sky is reflected off of a lot of the glass buildings, it shines in a way that, just imagine a great photograph, a good shot you've seen of some sort of cityscape, and it's kind of nice. I mean, obviously you're still not big fans of it, but it's a different perspective. And now, this part of the city, just like he said, it seems a little bit more run down. Still clean, but a little bit more in disrepair. Lots more people wandering around the streets. You definitely pass quite a few different kinds of merchants, a lot more of those refuel buildings, different branded ones, and there's some apartment buildings, and basically imagine whatever a rough side of town in a city is, and that's where you guys have been taken to. And eventually, the guy stops just 15 minutes later. Like, there's no way we could have traveled that distance in that short a time. It really feels, and he says, pulls the thing down and says, "All right, we're here, folks. I hope I gave you good service today, and please give me a good write-up."
Will do, mate. Don't worry about it. Looks at Merrik.
You're all a little suspicious because you can't believe you got there. I mean, you were going really fast, but you still got there a lot faster than you expected. And by halfway through it, your nausea your queasiness went away for the most part. But do you still just trust that you were in the right spot and get out and don't argue with him about it?
He looks out the window. Does he recognize the signage for the place?
So, looking at the streets, definitely you see one of the street signs says Slathery. And then he says, I think the place you're looking for is going to be in between those two buildings, in the back alley. A little bit dark, but I'm sure you guys are up for it for sure. You're probably doing a show there, aren't you?
Can I insight check that?
Say again?
Can I insight check that?
Absolutely.
Want me the best, but Sindri's just like, I don't see the building, and if this is supposed to take us right there.
Well, yeah, there are actually two buildings on the corner next to it. One looks like an apartment building, one looks like a small office building of some kind, and there's an alley that he's pointing at in between them on that block. and it's like kind of right next to you guys where you guys have stopped on the street corner. Less traffic out this way too, by the way. There's still cars whizzing by, but less. So insight, what'd you get?
12.
He seems genuine as far as you can tell.
Okay. So, Sindri would just go over to Merrik and Merrik, can you undo the closing?
Undo the clothing? Is that what you said?
No, the
Closing.
Open the door.
Oh,
Yeah, strip, Merrik, strip. I've got double nose all day.
Merrik looks at the door and it's just like, can I do an investigation to see if there's a mechanism
Open
that
the
would
door.
open the door?
so you're like sitting there trying to check it out, investigate it, and the guy's like, "You okay back there?"
It's been a long day.
He's like, just reach up and give it a pull like you did from inside.
Yep.
All right. You
Reach
sure
up.
you guys are all right going into that place?
I'm sorry, Mr. Driver. I'm a little bit of a handful sometimes, and I tire out my friends.
Oh, that kind of party. Okay. All right. You guys, enough said. You all do your thing. It's fine.
I've had quite a bit to drink the other night, and I'm struggling.
All right. So you guys shut the
Figure it out.
door, and he drives off.
Eyes twitching.
And you're standing at the street corner, and you see the alleyway and the buildings that he talked about. There's some businesses over to the side. It's late afternoon, so there's people going in and out. There's like a little diner of some kind. At least that's what it looks like. Some sort of food establishment, and it looks like some sort of souvenir shop on the other side. And but you know, he said to go down that alleyway.
Thyra's gonna start holding, put her hand out for Shae to grab if she wants.
Jay's still looking down at the ground because it's bright outside.
You see, Merrik, you notice that she's standing there still holding the sunglasses that you gave her because she doesn't know what to do with them.
I just I don't even say anything. I just reach out, just grab the sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine they're folded.
Mm-hmm. You instantly get. It's not hard to figure out, and your character's pretty sharp. So it's so much dimmer and feel more comfortable now. Your eyes are like, oh.
My eyes are happy.
Your eyes are happy, and sadly, this whole time, poor Thyra's skin has not been happy because it's warmer than she's used to. It's still a nice and
sweating.
cool 72 degrees for everybody else, like a perfect, gorgeous day, but not to her. It's
Sweating.
hot. She's sweating.
It's okay, Miss
Thyra,
Thyra. Maybe
You
this,
can smell the sweat.
maybe this place
Thanks
will
for
have
that.
that magic
You're
fountain
welcome.
with the cold water.
Oh, that would be nice.
When we get round the corner, I can do something about the heat for you.
Sindri.
Yes, mate.
Don't
Don't know why I'm saying mate a lot today.
It's alright, bro.
No worries, whiz.
Sodded.
So Shae, since she's wearing the sunglasses now, she takes off the cloak and she's like, "Here go, Mr. Merrik, thank you."
It has blood on
Yeah,
it. There's
that's
a bullet hole.
That's exactly where I'm going. Imagine walking into an establishment looking the way we are with all of this.
I can do
Shae, I'm
something
glad you're
about
okay,
that too.
but next time, can you please not get it over my clothes? Do you mind helping me out with this?
Not my fault.
It's not your fault, I understand. I didn't expect this.
It's okay,
I'll
Merrik.
mend the hole.
Using magic mending?
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you mind cleaning this up for me, please?
Do we want to wait until we're a bit further away from the Kebby?
Well, the cab's already is gone, but there's people, there's cars driving by, and there's people, around. So you could actually be spotted doing magic if you do that now.
Oh, okay. I thought we were in the alley.
Wait till we
now.
get closer down that alley.
Yeah, that was my misunderstanding.
That's right.
So as soon as we're in the alley and like in cover, like
okay.
Yeah, fix a thing.
So you mend it, and he prestidigitation and cleans it.
I'll also clean everybody, because I assume we're all going to need some clean clothes at some point, so he just takes the time to quickly clean everyone up before we go to our potential employer.
Yeah. So, you walk down the alleyway, and it ends at a dead end, but then over to the left, it hangs to the left, and there's steps. Basically, it's like you got these two buildings, and then a third building, and they're all kind of matched up, touching each other. And this is an alleyway in the middle. What?
A Seattle bar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so you go down this. I guess I've never been to Seattle. That sounds cool. I'll just see one. But it goes down these steps in this alleyway into this. You're standing before it, and sure enough, it's got a sign. This is a physical sign, not a glowing magical illusion sign. It just says Mulden's Pit. Or Mulden's Pit, excuse me. And you're all standing there before.
Just opens the door and walks in.
Well, hang on before you do.
Hand.
Before you do, Raven's Edge says, "I'm getting the feeling this is my place. Not in that way. Not like a naughty way. I mean, like full of people who deal in violence. I can smell blood and souls." He says that to all of you.
Sounds like fun.
But
we've got nowhere else to go.
I can definitely handle those kind of people. That main city part.
She's just still amazed what the glasses can do for her.
Is she still bleeding?
No. She patched herself up. So how many hit points did you get back, and how many are you away from max now? Because she took half her hit points in that one hit. I did that on purpose because, we'll role play that.
Because it's a gun.
The thing is, we are all like she got shot. Mm-hmm. Like we're like that is gonna fuck somebody up.
I'm down by 9 hit points.
Okay, so your little healing kit did how much back? Like 6?
Yes.
Okay. It basically stopped the bleeding and patched you up. Yeah. Okay. Well, now that you're about to go into the bar, did you want to use a spell on yourself? There's nobody around.
She's like, ouch. Oh yeah. Healing. I am back to max.
Healing. Oop.
All right. I know it's a little bit early, but I think this is a good place to wrap for the day. You have made it to Mulden's Pit, and you're about to go inside and potentially interact with people and find this fixer named Elijah Grimbane.
And Thyra got to slice a man's head open.
Yes.
And got away with it.
Yep. Raven's Edge is happy about that.
Out of character, I'm like, just as long as that dwarf guy didn't take any footage of us, we're fine.
Hey.
What were you about to say, Merrik? You had your hand up.
No, it can wait till next week.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well.
All right. Well, shit.
She got owie, now all better.
Well done, the way you guys
Can't
handled
wait for
it.
that journal.
Honestly, I thought maybe your characters. I could see it going either way. I could see part of you being like, okay, I'm really terrified and confused by this place, so I'm going to do my best to do subdual. But then I can also see exactly the way you guys did it, which was these are some awful people, and we're from a different culture, and because we're in this state of mind, we're like frazzled that you wouldn't have the wherewithal to to think to do subdual. So I think you guys did great.
Cowards are only cowards go after people with no combat experience. In Thyra's brain.
Yeah.
Like how.
And Merrik's
That
too.
is
He really hates
cowardly.
bullies.
How is?
That was a nice bonding moment for your characters, I feel like. I like it.
Can I just say, Sindri was probably gonna fuck someone up. I had a whole thing planned that I was gonna misty step behind the guy before he walked off, and I was gonna aim for the balls with my dagger.
I was gonna say when you got picked up, the thing that ran through my mind was that video clip. No, grab his dick and twist it, and it's like shocking grass. Just yeah, I was just like perfect. Just got him.
Guys, you did great.
Would've been funny.
And I appreciate you, and it was so much fun. And I'm looking forward to next week. And don't forget, I don't know if you want me to. Is it all right if I tell people what we're going to be doing tonight? Okay. Tonight,
Yeah, that's it.
Fate is going to be doing a test stream so we can help him work out his audio. So be sure to drop by extirpatefate's
Shout him
channel.
out in the
I'm going to
street.
shout it out.
Shout him out. Druid might beat you to it. She did.
Boom, got it.
Aw.
Thank you for joining us, Spiper.
Nice job, Druid, in being faster on the typing. Spiper, you're amazing. Oh yeah, he had to actually. He said he couldn't be here for the whole thing. He'll catch the rest of it later, though.
Yeah, you can catch it on the YouTubes,
Yep.
or you can catch DragonMetal Saga on Spotify now,
That's true.
or Amazon Music.
Yeah. And if he wants to sooner than Wednesday, then he can
VOD.
watch the VOD. Yeah.
VOD. Catch you in a few hours, Aries. Why was that hard to say?
What about a few hours, Aries?
Yeah. Remnant 2? Yeah.
BT, what about a few hours, Aries?
He was talking.
Oh, because Aries just said I'm gonna sleep, so I'll see him in a few hours when he starts his stream up.
Oh, right. Late, yeah. Late this evening. Okay. Appreciate all you guys for hanging out with us. Anybody else have anything else to say or share? Okay.
No?
Let's raid out.
Bitches.
Chat, we much appreciate you all hanging out with us.
Like I said, check out Extirpate Fate's test stream tonight, and also if everything goes well, he'll be streaming tomorrow. Worst case scenario, if it doesn't go well, you'll still be there with BT, one way or the other.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And let me see. Who is on?
Gonna be there.
Just want to brighten up their day.
I went for the fastest song.
Fair enough.
Shock.
Shocker.
Wow.
Shocking your dick. As long as you don't accidentally cantrip in the Beth.
Man, looks like we got Mr. Taco, Brodesai, Captain Jim Raynor. What you think, Druid?
We raided Captain Jim Raynor.
That's true, not that long ago.
week.
We haven't raided Mr. Taco in a while. What do you think?
Yeah,
All right,
let's do it.
Mr. Taco it is.
More zombie murder, 7 days to die.
Oh, right on. He was playing that?
Yeah. Well, and Dagoth did make a point. It's been even longer since we raided Brodesai.
Oh, that is true. You know what? There you go. I love Dagoth. Everyone check out Dagoth too. By the way, don't forget, Druid IRL, BananaTomOG, Extirpate Fate. Go support them, guys.
And follow Starkitty.
That
Because
too.
Because it's what needs to be done.
All right, viewers queuing up. Love you all so much. It was amazing today. And we'll catch you all.
perform a hobbit. Nope.
Banana.
Oh, banana.